Boo. Hey, Sunday. Dude, we got 11 days left. 11 days left. Dude, Halloween. Halloween. That's right.
You got a blueberry lollipop.
Blueberry.
Greetings, PG and John. We are here and ready for more PG wisdom.
All right.
Jim, yep, Jim, watch it burn, Jim pills freak out.
Dude, we got the Halloween alerts going. There you go. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate
81 moots. Okay, back to my padded room.
Hey.
Can't wait for the free Dead Island 2 update.
Oh.
New game plus, baby. With new level cap and a goat simulator weapon for free with charm.
Wait, you get Goat Simulator?
You got generic candy.
Generic.
Hello, Pumpkin Guy,
What's up?
John, and chat. Happy Sunday.
Happy
How are you today?
All right. You're giving out candy? Dude, this is great. I like those alerts. I only get to see them once a year. It's fun. What's up? Thank you, Icarus. Thank you, Phoenix Monroe. Thank you, Brano. 81 moons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Waiting for that. My throat's still messed up. I hate it. I heard the ceremony on the radio last night. What?
You got
Go.
an expired coupon.
Oh.
Greetings, salutations, and good vibe to all.
Got a coupon. There was a ceremony last night for what? Foreigner finally made it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What country were they from? See what I did? Oh, I know the band Foreigner. And I was thinking like, oh, well, they could, whatever. What, isn't Ravi Shankar in there? I don't know. Dude, no, I didn't even know there was a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I didn't even know that was a thing yesterday. That was a thing? Anybody fun play? I know, last time I cared, I think music was good. Yeah, so that was the last time I cared. So probably around the late 90s. Let's see. Is it what? One fast today? What? Eating lunch. What? Now a fun stream. Listen to the roommate was best friends making bread pudding. Bread pudding! There you go. Dude, this is the time of season, dude, when it starts getting a little cold and you're like, you know what? I'm going to warm up the house by baking a bunch of cookies. You know? It just makes everything more cozy. Dude, even like, dude, you just put some chicken broth in a cup and you warm that up and you're like, ooh, it's cozy. No, we found this no salt one. Dude, it's awesome. What the hell is it called? No, whatever, Knox something. Ooh.
You got full-size white chocolate bar.
Oh!
Hello, PG and chat.
Full bar.
Ozzy Osbourne was also put into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a solo artist.
Really? I just assumed they were already in there. Did he make a statement? And could anyone understand it? He's great. He is only audible to me when he's singing. Other than that, I can't understand a word he's saying. Like, I don't know. What's up? Blood Raven, thank you. I appreciate NBC. Hi, what's up? Icarus, hello. ADJ, Molly. What's up? Hi. Sora, hi. Real Max Marvel Trailer and ADJ, Wolfcan, it's Farrell. What's up? Alego, Phoenix Row. I think Bloody Angel was in here, but I don't know. Pagan Chainsaw, what's up? I should just sing all the time. Dude, that'd be funny. What? Did it have to sing like, what are we having for breakfast?
You
What's
got
up?
cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Last time I noticed the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was The Cure being inducted in 2019.
I didn't even know they were inducted. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, that took a while. Hey, they're coming out with a new album November 1st. New Cure album, bro. You know, get your gothy eyeliner and manic panic hair gel and just, I don't know, sit in a darkened room and just fall into the abyss of sorrow. Hey. What? It's comforting sometimes. Also, Pixie's album. Wow! Angelica Storm! Thank you. What? Anonymous! Gifted $20.
Anonymous has just donated $20.
Anonymous, thank you.
got
Angelica,
those sticky white
everything's
liquid
happening.
Don't eat that.
Ooh. Alleged mayo. No, thank you. Go randomness. You got mayo. Thank you for 100 bit. Angelica Storm, get the subs to Civic TV. Comey. No, what is happening? I didn't even get to read the last one. Oh, go randomness. Oh, you people. Arrow, you got a sub. Buggy, you got a sub. And everything. Thanks to Angelica Storm. And then Cole Randomness gave a bunch of subs to Waltzing Dutchman, Panny Dora, CJ, you got one. Stogie, I can't read that. Stogie goat, goat, antique toast.
Dry. White. Toast.
We said Ozzy enough, a train had to happen.
It's crazy. Thank you. I don't even know what hype train we're on, what number, but oh my God, hype train. A little spicy. All right, where am I? Dark Abyss is my other best friend. Yeah, hello, darkness, my old friend. Has Ozzy ever covered that? I feel like he would be able to do that well. Hey,
You got toilet paper.
Hype
Icarus!
train bits for Pumpkin Guy on a busy crazy train Sunday.
Crazy train. Dude, we're already on level 4. Dude, we're on level 4 already. That's crazy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dude, toilet paper. That's no joke. You know how expensive toilet paper is? Go.
You got a single puzzle piece.
Puzzle
Collect
piece.
them all.
For the
Hey,
hip train.
Hype train. 200 bits, Brino. Thank you. Lemon Wolf, Hype train level 4, I believe. We are. Look, we got emotes unlocked already. Dude, we got a bunch of dudes. There's like 3 emotes unlocked. I think you can only use them for like 24 hours, so throw them out there. Throw them in the world. Use them wherever. Oh, God. Dude, it's a little too hype in here. Boo, 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 boo. Time to break the pumpkin. No, I got a stream to do. DJ, say hi. Did I say hi to everybody? I didn't even get a chance to say hi to everybody. Snowy Goat, hi. Antique Dole. No, because no. Thank you. Who did?
More cream cheese.
Hey! Dude, no, we had cream cheese. Dawn ate most of it. I'm very proud of myself. No, dude, I only had a little bit.
You got full-size chocolate bar.
Full.
Choo-choo mother beeper.
Exactly. Dude, full size bars. How many of these are there? Another puzzle piece.
You got a single puzzle piece.
DJC.
Collect them all.
Hype train ticket bits.
Hype train tickets. There we go. Bringing it out again. Boom. Dude, every level. Dude, it's crazy. Crazy. This is even before my cup of coffee yet.
You got a grape lollipop.
Grape.
More bits.
Oh God, what's happening? Icarus, gifted subs. There, it's happening. Give it a second. Ah, it's still loud. I knew it was coming and it was still loud. Ow! Icarus gifted a bunch of sub. Mr. Large, you got a sub. Eye on you. You got a sub. Cadillac Jack, Shadow Wink, and Shadow. I was gonna say Shadow Ink Wink, Shadow Ink. Oh God, dyslexia. Nah, man, dyslexia kicks up when I get stressed or flustered. It's Kika. What's up? You got a sub. Thanks to Icarus. Thank you. If I mispronounce your name, I'm blaming you guys because you're. I was just going to say Bread Wolf. See? Hi. Did I even say hi to them? Level 5.
You got a cheese bay biscuit.
Wow.
For the hype.
Not even on there yet. Is that a Cheddar Bay biscuit? Oh, dude, I forgot about that. Try to get the hype train going. Huh.
You got a special Halloween
Oh,
card.
dude.
Only 11 days till Halloween, which I got off of work.
That's a rare card. Thank you.
You got a single puzzle piece. Collect
Hey.
them all.
Single puzzle
Seems
piece.
the train has dipped and derailed PG.
Pretty much. I had a train of thought, and then it's like the other train came by, and I
You
got to pull
generic
over.
candy.
It looks like if we can get past Helveton Hip Train, we can go golden.
That's never gonna happen, dude. Level 10? Dude.
You got a single sock.
Hey,
Can't stop now.
sock. Don't stop me now. Hey, we're having a good time. Oh, man. What's that? Radio Rabbit. Hi.
You got pizza. Delicioso.
To keep the hype going.
Keep the hype going, level 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Radio Rabbit. I've been in there so long. What's up? Just talking about your content with the other old friends. Nice. Keep spreading the word. People got to know we're still alive. What? Dude, there are certain people who are like, oh, they're not dead. Thank you. Pagan Chainsaw, thank you. Fabio Gump, thank you. Brian O, thank you. Super Soaker Kid, what's up? How's it going? Yeah. Hey, how come I don't have an emote where I'm slapping a table like the cute emote that Molly has?
You got generic candy.
More crazy hype train bits for Pumpkin
Hey,
Guy.
thank you. Dude, are we on level 6? No. I can't see. There's too much confetti up there. Hold on. Level 5 complete. We're on level
You
6.
got a single puzzle piece. Collect them all.
Jim Tantrum.
Call randomness. Thank you. Icarus. Thank you again. Favorite line I heard. Hey.
You got a single puzzle piece. Collect them all.
Yeah.
Gora was grand. Great to see her get out.
That's right. We posted that. You couldn't put it on YouTube because there was literal prop gore that they don't like on there, apparently. We tried. It's just like, there's stuff in here that might be sensitive. I'm like, it's prop blood. Just leave me alone. Let's see. Thank you. Favorite line. Thank you, David. Call randomness. I'm losing track of everyone supporting. Oh my God, dude. We're on level 6. We're on level 6. It's insane. All right, breathe. Favorite line I heard. What happened to the squirrel guy? Bro, he's still alive. He's still alive, bro. He's not dead. He's not dead yet. Shh. Hold on. All right. Breathe. We're breathing. Oh, dude, we got a little dude with a drinky drink. New follow. Thank you. Fanboy hack. What's up? Go.
You got full-size chocolate bar.
Gotta support the squirrels and gourd boy.
Thank you. Wolf, thank you. Dude, we're giving out a lot of large chocolate bars. Are we going to have enough for Halloween? Bro. You bored to die? What's up? Hey, how's it going? Refuge from sanity and so oh God, Swifties. Are the Swifties tracking you down? What's going on? Swifter. What'd they do? What did they do? Squirrel guy. Still making foamy since you were in middle school. In some cases before that. All right. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, what are you going to do? You post stuff up there. You have hopes of being able to reach people who want to see your stuff. And then it's like, nope. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I got banned from the channel for saying what her screeching could kill a movie monster that hates sound. Oh.
You got pierna de pollo. Tasty chicken leg.
Hey.
Did you say 11 more days until Halloween?
Yes, I
Jim,
did.
It's almost time, Jim. It's almost time, Jim. It's almost time.
It's almost time, damn it. It's almost time. What? So you think Taylor Swift can kind of take down Venom, right? Well, Venom doesn't like weird sounds, you know? Figured that'd be more of a Mike Patton thing. He can kind of hit those notes. Go.
You got full-size white chocolate bar.
Hey.
No rest for the wicked. That means you can't slack off either, or they outwork you.
Nobody outworks me. All right? Nobody. All right? When everyone's complaining and boycotting the companies that they're working for, I'm still out there. Still working. Level 6 still. Great. Thank you. Fanboy, what? Squirrely Wrath. Hey, good to see you again. I've been around before the reset button. Hey, nice. Thank you. Thanks for putting up with our crap. And I apologize for every bit of it. Oh, man. Ow!
You got one blue gummy shark. They taste blue.
Hey!
PG, did you hear the sad news that Twitter is no longer safe for artists because Dumb Elon has made it so AI can steal from your Twitter uploads and posts?
If it's not Twitter, it's another company. If you post something on the internet, it's being data mined, whether you like it or not. What? DeviantArt, Twitter, Facebook. Dude, you don't think there's bots just roaming the world just saying, let's look up art and just take it all. All posts are fair game. Yeah. Dude, it's basically public. You know, I mean, and not that I'm like, oh, yeah, whatever. It's messed up, but because nobody can opt out. But it's inevitable. You know, even if you opt out on sites like DeviantArt or whatever, there's going to be other bots going to DeviantArt and just taking your work anyway. Dude, if you're an artist, you're screwed. Just imagine getting into the field that you were constantly screwed every single day. Okay? Oh, God. All of them are doing it. All of them. What are you going to do, dude? What are you going to do? Stop creating? No, you can't do that. You create because you create. You know? That's the thing. Some website banned the AIs scrapping IPs for slowing down their website. Yeah, but there's going to be a workaround. It's inevitable. Dude. I'm telling you. All right, we got 5 seconds. Level 6. We got all the way through level 5, halfway through level 6, and boom. Hop train success. We got halfway through level 6. Dude, that's huge. Go.
You got a single puzzle piece. Collect them all.
Fun fact, If you post something where humans and bot are, they'll use it for something.
Yep, exactly. Hey! Dude, our whole existence is whether it's humans or bots taking our work, it's just been taken and taken and taken. Then everyone's going to be like, dude, why aren't we getting any good artwork anymore? Because there's no use in doing it, because there's no way to live. Except for you guys. Thank you. Use the Nightshade program to poison your artwork with odd pixel changes. Humans don't notice it, but enough to make them odd behavior in art bots. Yeah, but then there's going to be a program that outdo that anyway. It's inevitable. It is inevitable. All right. It's like Thanos, but in art stealing form. No chest again. No, we got a chest. There it is. Oh, I got to open it. Hold on, I got to open the thing. It tells me to open it, bro. Open. All right, we got a jamming goblin. He jamming. Look at him. Kind of doing like bro stuff. Thank you, Icarus. I got a rock. Dude, rocks are cool. I like rocks. All right. Hey, they're cool. They make the best pets and they're good for throwing. Oh, man. Watermark the crap out of it. You can remove watermarks. And the problem is, if you've been around really long, you know how much artwork is out there that they're probably just taking anyway? But on the plus side, most of your artwork isn't great. So, you know, I mean, who's going to want it? If anything, it's going to mess up the bots. It's like, look at the eyes on this thing. That doesn't even make any sense. Dude, the necks are very thin, you know? You got earlobes. It's kind of small for their head size. I'm not criticizing you. You know, but, you know, it's you got kind of a weird art style. It's like, you know, The Simpsons threw up on Tim Burton, you know? Or vice versa. Somebody puked on somebody else. Okay. Give anime eyes to everything. What? But on the genitals. Like Michelangelo did and secretly added genitals to his work. Dude, I'm going to secretly add them. Yeah, like nobody's going to notice. That's usually the first place they look, even back then. Go.
Maybe it's a good thing then that you're uploading. Might mess with the bots.
Yeah, there you go. Every bad artist, put your artwork out there, even if you're making stick figures. Let's mess up the AI algorithm. Dude, that'd be hilarious. You know, all of a sudden you got this like masterpiece in the beginning and then it devolves into stick figure legs. It's like the Mona Lisa with like, you know, cartoon penis and stick figure legs. We're like, what happened here? I don't know, man. There's just so much bad art out there. I don't know what to do anymore. A drawing would make a bot turn itself off. I'm game. There you go. Why not? Dude, even if you're not an quote unquote artist, just start posting stuff. Whatever. It don't matter. You know? There you go. Yeah. Googly eyes on the self-portrait. Boom. There you go. Stick deck cartoons were good. They were very good. Dude, that's how we got our start with weird little stick figure animation. You know, because, you know, we didn't know how to draw people yet. We literally had a stack of index cards. And we would just use a rubber band to keep them all together. And we'd make little flip books out of them. It was insane. You were like, what? 4 when you were doing it? That was insane, dude. Derp face everything. There you go. Derp face everything. Derp face. Do it. Okay, now that the hype train's over, let me get some coffee. Oh, yeah, speaking of IR, let's see what it generates today. It's a little spicy. This is spicier. And AI has a problem of making everything a little bit too spicy. I'm not even moving.
You really think you should be having
I didn't
more
even
caffeine?
start.
Do you really think you should be asking me if I should have more caffeine?
If the cards keep up, I don't think I'm going to be able to ever get to it. All right, well, at least she's fully clothed. That's good. Dude, we were doing so good with the cozy ones. At the beach again. I told you to get rid of the beach ones. It's fall time. There's pumpkins there. There's pumpkins on the beach. Those things are going to get filled with sand and water, bro. That's not... Okay, this one's good. Quick, before something pops up like that. You know, let this one just flip. That's just... It's like high 70s today. Beach is fine. I don't like the beach. Oh, God. Asian countries mostly don't have copyright laws. Yeah, I've noticed like how much stuff gets ripped off from where we live. Oh, man. What is that? Like a mocha? What is that? What are you drinking? It's weird. It's unusually light. What's up? Chris photo of my ventriloquist doll was the first post on Sky Place. Feeding the AI. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got the blue sky. Blue skies for everyone. Oh, God, do I actually have it here? Hold on, let's see. No, those are just emotes. If you do exclamation point socials, it comes up. It's the last link on there. Yeah. No, because apparently, dude, where's animal control? No, seriously, we can't just have banana cats running around here. Ah, it's bats! Get in! Get out of my hair! Ah, well! All right? We good? All right. Thank you, Spider. And banana cat. Dude, you're doubling down. Distract me with one and then hit me with the other? Wrong. There it is, blue sky. Yeah, it's just a little press on blue sky, so it's easy enough. Yeah, nobody took it, surprisingly. Yeah, so apparently everyone's jumping ship on Twitter because they're like, I hate this place, it's awful. You know? Isn't it weird? You know? It's like everyone keeps hopping from social media to social media, but bro, social media is only as good as its users. You know what I'm saying? So like if your user base is garbage, the place is going to devolve into trash anyway. What do you think, moving is going to get better? It's like going from one bad neighborhood to another. People are the same all over. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's got to be a second internet. There really does. I've said this before. There's got to be another internet where civilized people can flourish. Because it's like the trolling and everything else and all the hate, blah, blah, blah. It gets tedious, you know? You just want to hang out and have fun. Yeah. I already added you and Dawn. Thank you. People have been jumping off Twitter since day one. Yeah. It's like moving blocks in Detroit. Yeah, pretty much. I believe Blue Sky is a UK platform and they have better laws for protections. I hope so. Dude, I already did some periphery scrolling through there for like art and whatever, and I'm like, oh God, we're just hitting the same crap all over again. It's slowly but surely, it'll just turn into Twitter. No, because dude, it's a platform that I feel like everyone's got to clickbait people into watching their crap. And that's what usually everything turns into. And then people are like, oh my God, brr, you know. Tried deleting Twitter account. You can't delete it, only disable it. Problem is the people. The problem is you. Well, no, dude, no social media platform user wants to hear that they're the problem. It's everybody else. That's how the people function. It's their fault, not mine. I wasn't speeding. The person in front of me stopped for that stop sign. It's their fault I hit them from behind. You know, that kind of thing. It's ridiculous. Clickbait is because of ad revenue. It's based on views. Yeah, definitely, I know. But it's just, you know, it gets tedious after a while, and it's like, why? We'll just start another internet. We did it in the 80s. We could do it again, probably, using Starlink. Yeah, but the person who owns X/Twitter is basically the person who owns Starlink. How good do you think that's going to go? That's going to be what? No. I don't know. It wasn't me. It was the car. Yeah. Oh, good. Rig something, mostly bots, and maybe sometimes let you talk to another human. Isolate and contain. Yeah, that's kind of, that'd be a good thing to do. I don't know, but what are you going to do? Internet's just being the internet, and the internet kind of is whatever. But it's very tedious to move from like social media place to social media place. You know, you go in the hopes of things getting better, and then it's just like the same people just move over. Oh, we're all going over here now, and it's like, oh God, I left X because of you. Why are you here? I'm just doing what I do, bro. Being a jerk. Get out of here. Yeah. Got 3. Have to get ready for work. Ow! Work. Tell them it's a holiday. I could probably pull up a list of holidays if you want to use one to get out of. Yeah. All right, there's got to be some kind of holiday, right? The jerk stores that accepted returns. Dope. God, one day. No, it's kind of rough, and I'm not gonna get into politics. But dude, I don't like even seeing political stuff in my feeds. So I'm just like, I just stop looking around. And anytime there's an election year, I just don't look at social media. So if you texted me, DM'd, or did a reply or something like that, I'm probably not going to see it because every feed has been cluttered up with politics, and I don't even look for it anymore. Celebrating the Holy Week of looks maximum occupancy. Oh God, I forgot about that. That was a good line. Like, what? That's not even a real thing. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, I don't know if we're ever gonna get a good social media platform where people are like, yay, I'm happy to be here. You know? It's kind of dicey. Soon madness should be over. Yeah, I here's the thing. I also don't like election years and Halloween. You know, because it's like Halloween always gets overshadowed by like political signs on people's lawns and doors and whatever. And it's like you're trying to go trick-or-treating and all of a sudden you're stumbling over some politician's picture or something like that. But the good thing is people are probably going to vandalize a lot of those posters, you know? When the teens go out with their cars and they're just like, hey, you know what, let's egg this poster. You know? I don't know. Sometimes I got to use. Not joining Blue Sky and some Twitter knockoffs, Discord and Tumblr are better, and I'm still using Twitter whether I like it or not. Yeah, it's always something. I don't know. We're still going to be on Twitter. We're still going to be on, or X, whatever the hell people call it now. So Blue Sky is just going to mirror everything else. So if you're not following on there, don't feel obligated to. It's a backup for the backup of everything redundantly being redundant and one thing failing and then having a backup for that thing that's a failure because everything's a failure. Because planet Earth, right? Yeah, political signs on Halloween, blasphemy. Yeah, I don't, just generally when people decorate, I don't want to see, like, just take them down for that night at least. Put them up in the morning. Oh, God. Oh, then use Twitter, Facebook, never will. Yeah. Good for you. You're not missing anything. Except my posts. Yeah, what are the possibilities of... You'd have to make it a really good second internet. Like if you made another internet, a completely new internet, it would have to be really, really good. And then you'd have to figure out a way to get idiots to not be able to get on it. Like, how do you do that? In Canada, people keep those signs up forever. Why? I feel like, especially if you have a lawn, isn't it difficult to kind of like mow around it? Yard signs that are horror parody. Darkness 2024. Turn it all off. Pretty good. I like that. Back to the coffee. Let me situate myself. Was this one bad? No, it's a little bouncy, but well, I'll just stay here. Why does that coffee look like a boba tea? Why does this one look like booba tea? Oh, God, dude, I hate standing here. I see my coffee right over there. I want to get it. All right, tasteful. Let's go. Oh, Maid Cafe Pauline. That's cute. Are you drinking the customer's coffee? Don't drink the customer's coffee. Ooh, spooky one. I like this. Cool. This one's good. I like it. Good job, AI. You didn't... Oh, jeez. Bloody Angel, hi. What's up? Wolfneck. Hi. Let Skynet take over, crash everything online, and start a guerrilla network. Guerrilla network. Yeah, but the problem with... it's going to be dicey. I still want to be able to use, online shopping. I just don't want to deal with the people. I feel like social media was the worst thing to happen to internet. Wasn't it easier when there was forums? It was kind of cool. No, because you didn't have that immediate response. Unless the guy was just sitting at their keyboard waiting for you to post on their comment, Like, I know somebody's going to comment on it. I'm going to jump on them. As soon as they do it. I didn't like Star Wars The Phantom Menace. Fight me. Come on, somebody. You know, but people had more of lives back then. So it's like, you know, they'd go home in the middle of the night and be like, all right, let's see what's going on the internet. Blah. I use Facebook more. What? Oh, the stupid granny games. They used to have a lot of games on Facebook. I don't know. I don't even know what they have there anymore. I need something online on par with being a ham radio operator. Dude, a license, right? You need a license to be a ham radio operator. You figure a license to use the internet would be even more important than ham radio. Nobody's using ham radio, but everyone's using the internet. You know? You can't just operate ham radio willy-nilly. You need a license. We looked into it. Yeah, but it's kind of weird. Even my grandma hates Facebook, but she likes Scrabble. Everybody likes Scrabble, unless you're dyslexic. But I got to say, we're real good at word jumbles because we find like all those look like normal words to us. People won't care. Spam radio. Still belongs to some old school forums, but it seems like it's all turned into aggressive boomer posting. Oh, no. Dude, I just want the internet to be talking about fun stuff, not bad-mouthing the fun stuff, you know? Like, dude, there's this thing. I hate it. Well, why? You know? I'm just like, God, you guys know nobody has fun anymore, and everyone wonders why everyone's miserable, you know? Hey, PC, hi. Quidjibo. A great, big, bald, dumb ape. Something like that, right? Why, you little... Yes. Back in the day when Bart could be strangled by his parents. They don't do that anymore. Bart never gets strangled anymore. It's like they stopped strangling Bart. I'm like, dude, that was the fun part, you know? I guess people are like, dude, that's abuse. Oh, God, they're cartoons, dude. Are we going to get upset about Tom and Jerry now, too? Dude, that's so mean. They're cartoons. Get over it. All right, whatever. It's in Spanish. Hi, what's up? We used to have fun. Then a certain group either took the jokes seriously or took the jokes too far and rooted for everybody. Yeah, that seems to be the case. There's always that one person that's got to push it over the edge, and then it's not fun. Top, hi, what's up? How you doing? What's up? Will nobody think of the children? No. Why would we? Let's see. But Sideshow Bob's still allowed to try and kill Bart. Well, he's a villain, you know? Dude, Sideshow Bob's the best character. Dude, in that whole thing, he's so good. Kelsey Grammer? Oh, my God. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Boom. North American ape with no chin. There you go. I gotta rewatch old Simpsons, but I got so much stuff to watch. We actually went to the thrift store. We found a thing. 2 things, no less. Oh, my God. 3 things, because I'm wearing one of the things. Not me, him. No, you found a shirt. It's a very comfortable shirt, dude. It's got all the buttons. It's nice. Best character is Hans Moleman by a mile. Get out. Come on, what about Nelson? That guy. American Dad was so much better than Family Guy. I feel that way, too. Family Guy had a good run for like 3 seasons, and I was just like, could you stop? Could you just stop? I've literally heard, I know your formula, and I'm tired of it. So much so, even South Park made fun of that. Oh, dude, what is it? I think Trey Parker, his birthday. Today. Or maybe yesterday. Bro's 55, dude. 55. I'm going to say happy birthday. They'll probably never watch this, but happy birthday out there. Dude, they're partial creator of South Park, like they're the other half. You know, that's pretty good. You know? They allowed the world to be a little bit edgier, and then everyone complained. Grimes was the best character. Bum, bum, bum. Bob's Burger is good. It's even had its own movie. Go.
You got a cherry lollipop.
Hey.
Fun fact. In Simpsons canon, if they actually aged, Homer would be 68 years old.
Oh, there you go. He'd be almost Grandpa Simpson. Almost. He's not there yet. You're right the first time. Says what? That's what? Bob's Burgers is good. Even had its own movie. Yeah, movie wasn't great though. Neither was a Simpsons movie. I feel like it's hard to make. a good movie out of like a half-hour show, you know? It's all right. Wow, what? Wow, what? October 19th was, what? And close. October 19th. What? Bart, best character ever. In The Simpsons. Mm. Boop, 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 boop. Bob was crazier in the earlier stuff. Yeah, definitely. Brought a spider pig. Spider pig. Spider pig. Yeah, that was the bit that was in there. It was pretty good. Hey, how does have it over the rubber? What's up? Thank you for the sub. Patty, hi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bump, 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 bump. Buddy, okay with that Brought a Spider, Bob's Burger movie. Still haven't seen the Bob's Burger movie? It's all right. I would say watch it. Don't get your hopes up too high. I do like Bob's Burgers. I haven't gotten to see like the last season or so, but dude, they're usually like the episodes are usually pretty good. I don't know if it's gotten 12-year-old me loved the Simpsons movie. I think every 12-year-old loved the Simpsons movie. All the bright colors are shiny. It's cool. And Bart would be 45. Meanwhile, I'm printing some megalodon teeth. What are you doing? Like dental work for them? They don't exist. Why are you printing up teeth? You working for China? Are they cloning stuff but didn't figure out how to grow teeth, so you're printing them for them? It's confirmed China's making megalodons and Bloody Angel is in cahoots with them printing teeth so they have megalodons, I don't know, patrol their waters. Allegedly. Let's see. What? Get one signed by Jason Statham. What? He was in the Meg. That'd be hilarious. Come on. Dude, if you go to a convention and you see him, dude, could you sign my megalodon tooth? You'd be like, what are you talking about? You crazy. Megalodon need dentures too. That would be hilarious. Used to be a long time, son. An old account. Yeah, the name sounded familiar. You change it a little bit, right? Yeah. Hi, and welcome back. I'm saying hi. What's up? Thank you for the follow. Oh, to sell. Oh, well, you got to make profit. China's got deep pockets now. I'm going to sand and paint them to look like actual bone. Oh, that's what you do. You sell them to China for their, military grade megalodons, right? And then they won't realize that they're fake because you did such a good job. And then they'll put them in there. And then when they go to bite a ship, they're all going to fall out. Good job. What? Subversion. Bloody Angel's like, what do you mean? That's a brilliant idea. No? You're a covert agent. We know. Well, now everybody does, so I don't know. Watching people freak out and go PC and their favorite cartoons is interesting enough because at the same time we have shows like Breaking Bad and I really missed the show Weeds. I never got to see Weeds. That was on cable and I think that was on after we got rid of it. I only got to see a couple episodes of Breaking Bad. I don't know. Again, media is like this hypocritical, we need better content, but we need edgier content. No, this isn't safe for fill in the blank. Well, this is really just fine for everybody. How could you show that? Why won't you show this? Whatever. Nothing's going to get better until the people who make the stuff tell everybody shut the hell up. What? Wouldn't that be good if you just saw Netflix come out and be like, hey, everyone, here's our new show. You don't like it? Go to hell. And then just, they're going to cancel it anyway. It doesn't matter. Subvert your expectations. You got to have expectations to begin with. First season's good. After that, get out. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. That is kind of like a weird thing. Usually shows only get like a couple of good seasons, and then it's just like, stop. I saw Weeds and instantly went to watch more Supernatural. Ciao. Luxury watches. Replica luxury watches. Yes, they're replicas. They're homages. What? Inspired by. It's like the really decent cover band that isn't quite Foreigner, So Weeds and okay, read that. That era of TV was interesting. Yeah, again, we didn't have cable. We were like neck deep in Foamy stuff. So much so we actually went back because we're in Halloween mood. So we were looking up like old Halloween things. And not for nothing, for like the 2000s.
Think they're awake, but they're asleep. Much like zombies wandering the streets.
They just speak, but nothing comes out but what they've seen. Little tiny parrots with no minds, repeating what they've seen all of the time. Meat recorders. It's getting boring, listening to normies every single day.
Boom. Thank you. Meat recorders. But that's what the human brain is. They think with meat. Thank you, David. What's up? Train of thought. Gone. Watch Scary Godmother every year. Nice. Oh, retro Halloween stuff. We're looking for old stuff between like the 2000s to current. Not a lot of stuff. You know, as far as specials go and a couple of things like that. Early 2000s had more. Later on, it's just like, well, all right, somebody's wearing a costume. You know, it's kind of weird. Even with commercials. You know, because a lot of the, dude, you know how many commercials they had for Halloween stuff in the 70s, 80s, and 90s? And it's like 2000s, they had like some all right ones. And then like after 2010, it was just like, yeah, here's like 3. And I'm like, what the hell happened, dude? Most of them for like party places and stuff. But I don't know. It's weird. Or, you know, networks trying to push scary movies. You know, they're like, dude, watch this fill in the blank network because we're going to play movies. Brr, 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 brr. That kind of thing. But yeah, sometimes candy ones. But, you know, not nearly as much as there used to be. Wow.
You got a single puzzle piece.
Puzzle
Collect
piece.
them all.
I found out that Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Welling, Lex Luthor and Clark Kent, are doing a podcast on YouTube where they watch all of Smallville and recall, or try to, the acting and recording process for the show
And critique the show as both of them haven't actually watched it. Who doesn't watch the stuff that they do? You? It is weird. Okay, I'll give them that. Yo, if you're a creative person and you make stuff, very rarely do you go back and watch it. I don't know why. Well, if you're an animator, you saw it 500 times before it's even finished. So then it's like, yeah, okay, I don't need to see this for about 10 years. We're ghost piloting meat mechs. Exactly. Scary movies. Scary. Do you like scary movies? They're all right. What's your favorite scary movie? I'm kind of like humor, so I'm going to go with how about Return of the Living Dead 2? It's not really a scary movie. I mean, well, I don't know. What do you got? You ever watch Scream? Nah. I saw the first one. After that, I didn't care. Then you hang up the phone. What? Ackles likely watched their show and even admitted to cheering their characters on the episode. That's pretty good. Most actors don't watch their own stuff unless they're narcissists. They usually hate watching themselves. Yeah, I can see that. Well, Adam Driver never watches anything that they're in. I guess that's sometimes a good thing. Yeah, Adam, don't watch Star Wars. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know you tried. Okay. Yeah, all right, let me get coffee. Just in case. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was this one. What? Tasteful placement. Can I just get a decent card so I can get something to drink, please? Okay, great. Thanks. Hey, that one's got ghosts. Huh.
It's coffee time. It's time to get some caffeine in your system.
I'm doing it.
You might have had too much, but nobody listened, so you buzzed.
Buzz. That's also got a ghost in it? Oh, no, it's just a moon. It's just a moon. Stupid beach ones. What's up? Poopsie, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? Welcome to the spookiness. I don't know. We're like this all year, so. I'll take them. Now! Cards are cool. Yeah, it's AI. What are you going to do? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. You know, you always got to look at the fingers, though. Hey, did anybody see those little props that they sell to criminals now? Extra fingers. No, so like if you commit a crime and then it's like a camera catches you, and you just point to the extra fingers on your hand because there's prosthetic fingers, and be like, well, clearly that's AI because it'll have an extra finger. I'm not even joking about it. They literally do this. It's literally a thing. Isn't that weird? No, man, that video's totally AI. I wasn't robbing a bank. Clearly, I don't have 6 fingers, Your Honor. Somebody's fabricating this. I don't know. I probably ticked somebody off on the social medias. Isn't that crazy? Goldthrax. Ha. What's up? I like that squishy dog. Look at him. He's all like squish. It's an emote. Oh, people can't see it. Dun, 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 dun. Velma TV series has finally got canceled after the released Halloween special. Nothing of value was lost. So it's not getting a season 2? Did they just wrap it up, or did season 2 come out? I don't even know. Bum, bum, bum. Is there any place where I can find full-length previous VODs? Yeah, on our channel. There was a lot on YouTube, but, you know, they started getting picky about certain things. So we didn't bother going there. Basically, if you go to the video tab under our account here, no, you click on the picture, you go to videos, and then you're going to see them all. We highlight every single VOD and kind of cut out the intro just so everybody has access to them. Plus, it's a nice backup just in case. Those will be gone in 90 days. No, we highlight... Hold on.
I do not mean to pry, but do you happen to have 6 fingers on your left hand?
Yes. No, what do you call it? Thank you. We highlight each thing, and the highlights stay up there forever. Yay! Boom, 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 boom. You can repost your VODs onto Twitch. Yeah, that too. But, you know, there's no music on there, so... Yeah, we upload stuff. I miss Flash Player. Greatest malware of all time. What do you mean, malware? Flash Player is awesome. Velma released 2 seasons. Oh, that did see the light of day. And I just hear yelling in the background. Oh, God. Boom, 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 boom. No, it's not. How's that my name? Why would it be my name? Only 6, born with 7, 2 prosthetics, and 4 grafts. There you go. Also put, you know what would be really good? Contacts for your eyes that look like AI eyes. If you ever seen eyes done by AI, sometimes they're a little warbly and they look like eggs instead of circles. Dude, brilliant. That and the extra finger. You're golden, bro. Nobody can put a 6th finger on you. It's pretty good. Nice. It's crazy to me that we've been here for almost 7 years now. I know, right? What am I doing with my life? What? I think it's technically 9, like we've been here on Twitch. It's insanity. Boom, 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 boom. Eggs. What do you mean eggs? You got eggs? Who's got eggs? Sad that so few catch that. What? Dude, I know. Princess Bride, bro. 9 years. It's been 9 years. 9 years. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Burp. Burp, burp, burp. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know. Is that a thing? Boom, 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 boom. Congratulations. Who's the biggest old head? What are you talking about? Can't believe Twitch has been around that long. Twitch has been around for like what? Because it started as Justin TV, right? And then before that, well, nothing. But it's probably been around for like 15 at least. Hey, Starkthorn, how's it going? You doing all right? You ready for the spooky season? I don't know how spooky it gets in the Floridas. Justin TV started in 07. Oh my God. So, wow, dude, it's just, dude, we're like, bro, it's almost gonna be 20 years soon. Twitch on 2011. Twitch on 2011. The 2011. So, yeah, we should have started a little earlier. Probably had more traction back then. Damn it. Yep, already decorated yesterday and try to keep it, spooky enough. Nice. What? Got to keep it spooky. Keep it spooky. I just started messing around on Twitch seriously in the last couple of years, so it seems like a long time now. Yeah. It does seem, dude, time does go fly, man. Does go fly. Oh, God. My brain. Let me get more coffee. Hold on. This one does look very 80s, though. I'm just assuming this one's terrible. I'm just going to hang out here. Okay, we got an ad starting in a minute. Maybe I can have some coffee then. Can this go, please? I don't even know what's happening here. I'm just going to stay here. Dude, you got to vet these things. You can't just dump them in a folder and keep your fingers crossed. That's acceptable. Bro. I'm like, I didn't even get to drink the coffee. My God. Well, whatever. Fine. You got thrift store finds to show. That I don't even think I can cover this whole thing. Yeah. Dude, that is... Oh, God. Yeah, that was a new one. Oh, my God, dude. Dude, that was like a whole... The whole thing was... Whoa. All right. Less medications, more healthy food and exercise. Who's doing that? Yeah, we're trying to do that. We're trying to do that. Exercise. Yeah, I really want Pauline with big... Yeah, well, you know, you put large pumpkins in there or a large coffee, and apparently the word large always applies to the chest area. Oh, good. All of that card was boo, bro. Bigger than your head, almost. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. This coffee card should have their, what? Have her with short, cute hair. I think there's one. It made one with short hair, I think. I don't know where that is. Probably needs to take the chill pill. She's already asleep. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Oh, God. I just keep here talking in the background. Coffee card. All right, we got an ad break. Ad break's happening. All right, we got like 3 minutes. No, man, I'm going to set up for stuff. All right, I'm going to go to easy mode. Give me a second. Ads happen. Oh, we had oh man, I gotta show thrift store finds. We got thrift store finds. Bro, thrift store finds, dude. And then there's some weird news to go through. Yeah, that's right. Boom, 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 boom. Boop. I'll just move the tab over. Come on. All right. Ad ends. That was fast. What do you mean it ends? I don't know. You get like the shortest ads ever. It says it's running here for like 2 minutes. That's what I don't understand. It's like, oh, I got a ad. And what do you mean? How'd you get a ad? It says it's like 3 minutes here. Why? Large, huge tracts of land. Huge bigness. Boom, 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 Who's doing what? Doesn't get ads. Oh, you don't get ads. Nice. Time spent on writing and editing prompts is time that I can instead be spent on using a pencil or a stylus. A lot of people don't do that. But, oh, God, I got to tell people about the Target story. Oh, God. Oh, man. All right. Also, yo, I heard there was an artist who was decided to use pen and paper, right? And they called it traditional art core. And I'm like, one, stop adding core to the end of everything, okay? It's not, don't, no. And yo, is there a movement for organic art happening? I don't know. I guess if you call it traditional art core, then yeah. Traditional art core? Table flip. And I noticed they weren't using, they're not used to using paper because there's no Control-Z there, and you can kind of really tell. Dude, what do you mean I can't undo? No, dude, you put a pen line on there, you got to commit to that. What? No Control-Z? Sketchpads don't have Control-Z. What about my pen? No. If AI is going to steal digital art, then you must go back to older means. Yeah, but you still got to take a picture of it and upload it, and it's going to take it anyway. The whole point of making art is so that it can be enjoyed by people, you know? So, I mean, what are you going to do? Work on the best painting ever made and then never post it? Like, then you're just being a narcissist. Why is it always core or like preppy aesthetic? I don't know. Core everything. Barbie core. Dude, everything's in pink. It's Barbie core. Shut the hell up. Yeah. Whiteout junkies, right? Dude, I need my whiteout, dude. Corrective tape, quick, everything. God. Dude, whatever. I don't know. At least people are picking up pens, you know? But here's the thing. I feel like with all the AI art that's going out there, original artwork, like actual on paper ink, that's going to be worth something. Because you got to think the last, 15, 20 years, everybody's just been doing digital artwork. You know how little of it is physical? Getting a print ain't the same thing as getting an original piece. That if you look at that piece of paper or whatever, you can still see pencil lines and like erasings and stuff like that. Dude, it's more impressive. A human worked on it, legit 100%. You put that up in a frame on your wall and you're like, dude, human made. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. Dude, I love original artwork. Prints are cool and whatnot, but, you never know what you're getting at this point. Dude, have you been to artist alleys lately and, anime conventions? Hey, from what I hear, a lot of the quote-unquote artists there have been doing a lot of AI art of anime characters and just selling them at their tables. I'm just saying. I'm not going to say who. Yeah, so that's kind of a thing. It's like you think you're helping an artist, but it's just some dude who's been tossing prompts in.
You got leftover Chinese food?
Oh.
That sounds like the new version of cave paintings, lol.
Right? Dude, I got to scratch my drawings onto rocks or they're going to get stolen. Right? It's crazy. A rock so big it can't be lifted. I like pencil and paper more precision than with a stylus. Definitely. I'm paper pencil bro. Dude, all the time. Yeah. Hey, 3-stream streak. Nice. Thank you. Sell it on the streets. Hey. What are you selling? I got an original drawing of a squirrel. Dude, you want that? $25, bro. Bum. Fast guy. Older me. Read that. Art isn't always just writing prompts. I have some friends. That was right on Bloody Angel, too. That's funny. Oh, man. Let's see. Here, clip that and send it to Dawn. Art isn't always just writing prompts. I have some friends who make tools for making specific kinds of AI art. The code is its own art form. Go.
You got a special Halloween card.
Hey.
It's still easy to tell who has traditional experience and actual art skills versus prompts.
But at one point, you will not be able to tell. You will not be able to tell. Dude, even animation's getting a little crazy. Dude, do you ever see it's the world famous meme of like, the guy looking back at the woman that's walking by and then the girlfriend is like, "What?" Like all aghast. If you look up the animated version of it, there's a lot of them where AI takes that one image and it literally animates it. So one, like a fight breaks out between the two girls. There's like all this ninja moves happening between it. There's a couple of variations of it. If you look it up, it's actually interesting, merely for the sake of knowing what AI animation could do based off of a single image. It's crazy. It's crazy. Then of course everyone else took that and made, not safe for work stuff rather than putting it to good use. But yeah, it's kind of just it is what it is. But I don't know. AI art is I think code is an art form to a certain extent because you got to get things to work a certain way. But then it's like at the end of the day, it's still just going back and mining artwork. You know what I'm saying? Or it still needs a reference. So the data set is the important part. Go.
You got a single puzzle piece.
Again.
Collect them all.
Some TV shows and music artists are using AI to make opening themes and music videos, and it hurts my soul to look at and looks ugly to me.
Yeah. I mean, you know when you see it, so it's just after a while, you're just like, Windows disconnect. What? Thank you. Wow.
You got a Franken meme toy.
In the video Arrow of Love by Electric Cowboy did a gender flip of that meme. Was funnier to me.
Yeah, pretty good. See, that one I haven't seen. Look it up. Original authentic Mickey Mouse cartoon animation frame. Signed by Walt Disney himself. Dude, that'd be pretty good. Oh, man. Yeah, but I don't know, if you're an artist, start working a little bit more traditional. It'll give your art a little bit more value in a world that has clearly devalued artwork, you know? And using AI to make music is like, I'm 50-50 on that. I feel like if you're a musician, why use it? You know, but you know how many quote-unquote musicians just loop canned, you know, samples, and that's like, this is my song, bro. All that lo-fi stuff, dude, that's just like canned samples just thrown in there. Chill beats, bro. You know, you're just sitting there and you're like, yeah, whatever. And in and of itself, it's not bad because there is certain composition skills that you need, but you know, dude, it's been starting forever. Everyone just starts, you know, using and then everything's garbage. So yeah, art supplies are heckin' expensive. You just need a pencil and a pen. That's it. Get the Pigma Micron pens. That's it. You know, and maybe some India ink and a brush. And all that stuff is relatively cheap, you know? And if your artwork's good, you can sell it, make your money back sometimes. Use a friend's AI tools to make this. There you go. Nice. And I could tell because the arm disappears a couple of times. But it's not there yet. It will be. It will be. And hey, I got to tell you, as a person who animates, I would love to be able to do a lot more animation than I can physically actually have the time for. You have no idea how tedious it is to do animation. What? Oh, they got candy. I didn't get candy. Who gave them candy? Chat, did you give them the candy? Yeah, just give that away. Background remover kills the arm. Yeah, that'll happen. See, but technically you should be able to go in there and just put that arm back in. It's essentially, I think, 3 frames, judging by it. 3 frames. You just cut and paste another arm in there. It'll even out. But, you know, if you're going to use AI art, at least go back into it and kind of fix it up so it's not like, hey, here's my arm. But I know that's the difference between, you know, well, that's what happens to artists now, like especially in Asian countries. A lot of artists just get, and I've mentioned this before, a lot of artists just get hired to fix the mistakes of, you know, that AI makes. And then it's like, they're like, well, literally, I can't live on the chump change that they're giving me. So why am I bothering to do this? So. All right, I gotta rewatch that. God, I haven't seen it. It's like I literally have a physical copy of that, and I'm just like, I gotta watch this again, and I just keep putting it off. Thank you. I'm not an artist that was trying to break the tools as a tester. Good job, you did it. But AI art and animation is going to be utilized whether people like it or not. And we had a discussion about it. You know, there's going to be, you know, and I'm going to just give you the short version of it. 2 types of artists. You have passionate artists and talented staff. The talented staff are the ones that are going to be worried about their jobs because they're doing it for a paycheck. The passionate artists are going to keep doing it regardless of the paycheck. So what needs to be done is as AI takes over the quote unquote talented staff people who are just there for the 9-to-5 paycheck, the passionate artists are going to do their own thing, make their own stuff, and they're going to be better for it. Because then everything else is going to just be robotic garbage at that point. It's going to be suck if you're it's going to suck if you're talented staff. All right? Because you're there for the money. And at a certain point, that's not going to be a thing, you know? It's like if you're a really talented driver and then automated cars take over. It's like, why is somebody going to, you know, have you drive them around in an Uber if a robot can do it cheaper, you know? It's kind of weird if you think about it. But, who would have thought that would apply to artists, right? But, hey, passionate people are still going to drive. Passionate people are still going to, do art. And that's kind of the category we fall into. So as far as AI art goes, I'm like, it's there. It's a tool, Whatever. I'm not really worried about it, bro. Forgot to boop the button. Boop the button. What people being unwilling to fix AI art issues for pennies will help our situation. No, because there'll always be an artist who will. Yeah. And besides, AI art is going to get good enough that you're not going to have to fix issues at a certain point. I would give it about 6 to 10 months, honestly. Dude, if you see the early art cards, coffee cards that we did, compared to what they are now, dude, it's absolutely insane how quickly it's evolved. Oh, the follow button. Oh, thank you. You can do a lot with Crayola art supplies. Dude, I've seen good crayon pictures. Let's go back to simpler times. Break out the crayons. Crayons. Did Twitch seriously censor the word Peter? That was so close to my face, bro. That's when you're like, I was trying to get a bug. Thank you. Oh, man. The Twitch seriously censored the word Peter, man. Sucks to be the guy named Pete. Go.
You got a cherry lollipop.
Hey.
What up, guys? How's it going?
Doing all right. You got a cherry lollipop. I don't know what that does for you, but could be sugar-free, could not. Who knows? Oh, man. Oh, no, there was a thing. Hey, hey, Hanselo, what's up? How's it going? It has been a while. Hey, let's go to easy mode. Yeah, no, I can feel it in my wrist right now. Where's my easy mode? Oh, crap. I can't go to easy mode. I got to do thrift store finds real quick. Son of a shoe. Thrift store finds. All right, let's do this while my technical back is hurting me. Let's see. We went to a thrift store. Oh, God, I got to talk about Target. I got to talk about Target, too. All right. Ed the Clown, you're all good people and deserve all the love in the multiverse. As do your loved ones. Spread the word. Spread the word, damn it. Do it. Ed the Clown said so. All right. We went to thrift stores and we found 2 things. Well, 3 things, but you're wearing the other thing. You can't really take off your shirt and show people. It's kind of weird. Nobody wants to see it. Bro. All right. Because we were talking about like traditional animation and all that other stuff. And whether you like the company or not, Disney used to make really good animated films like this one. Snow White. Bro, we got Snow White. Dude, this was $3. Dude, there's 2 Blu-rays and a DVD in here. $3? Let's go. $3. Dude, I'll rewatch this. Animation was good back then. $3. Dude, we also found a while back Cinderella. So I'll go for the golden age of animation for Disney stuff at any given point. I'll be like, yeah, give me that. Especially $3. They censored fart too? What is happening? 2 Blu-rays. Yeah, one's got a bunch of special features, which I would actually be interested in. And remind me, when we talk about animation, I want to go back and there's one of the Reddits that shows early animation from like the 40s. Bro, this thing's 80 years old and animation is still not as good. Because we have an example of that too. All right, so we got your Snow White there. All right, we got your Snow. Your Jon Snow White. All right, and then we found this weird little thing. It was like a $4 thing. It's a speaker. Look at it. It's a big speaker. It's like one of those wireless Bluetooth speakers. Cool thing about this, you can just put an SD card in there with all the music that you want and it'll just play it. Dude. Like $4, dude. Very colorful. I like it. It's very colorful. I looked them up. They're like $20 speakers. It's not groundbreaking sound. I'm not sitting there being like, my God, I'm immersed in this music. It's all right. It's good if you just want to throw it. It's water resistant. Auxiliary jack, so I can plug it into something that's analog if I needed to. So that's beautiful. I'm enjoying that. And the SD card thing is also a win. You just boop, put it in there, play. Yeah. It's good. It's rechargeable. It has a like 20-hour battery life too of constant playing music. There you go. I mean, dude, collectively $7. I ain't passing this up. And your $4 shirt.
You got a hot sauce packet. So spicy.
I had a special edition of Aladdin that included a film cell from the movie. Sadly, my parents kept it when I moved out to live with my grandparents
Oh.
as a teen.
Well, get it back. Who gives out animation cells with copies of movies? That's insane. Bro. That's pretty good, though. All right, so we got this. That was it. A shirt, too. What am I going to do with that? Can we get this out of here? Oh, there's the AI thing. I see that. Nice. The more bad AI art, product of learning how to code AI. I got to do that. I don't have a lot of free time, though. Why don't I do that? All right, hold on. All right, easy mode. All right. I can hear the cracking in my wrist when I take off these braces. I'm curious if you can. Hold on. There you go. The tiny little crack there. Ugh. Yeah, apparently puppeteering. Yeah, dude, it's always funny when you go to the doctor and be like, I'm getting a little bit of carpal tunnel. What can I do for that? And he's like, oh, you work with a computer a lot? It's like, it's more puppetry. And they're like, what? What do you do? Oh, I hate trying to explain things to people. All right. All right, because chat. Boom. All right, we got, there's like trailers and stuff coming out for all sorts of weird crap and things like that. The movies from the New York Comic Con there, all right? But we were talking about the animation. So, we'll get to that guy in a second. This was from 1940. Dude, Pinocchio? Dude, look at the movement in that. Look at all the movement in that. Dude, this is just some bro with a pencil. Look at this. Look at that. Look at it. Witness what animation can be. I don't want to, and I will argue this. This animation, which was done in 1940, holds up better than current anime. And I say current anime, not like the really good anime. This is 80-year-old freaking animation, and it's still done better than modern animation. Because we looked at, let's see if I can find it. Gotta be, there you go, this piece of crap. Let me mute it, hold on. All right, look at that. We got Batman Ninja thing happening here, right? Look at this animation. Bro, coming in 2025. You know what? Hold off on that for a couple of years, will you? Because this is especially the thing where they're talking. When you see the side view here, look at this. Look at that guy's face. Brr. I'm gonna start talking. Brr. Bro. Warner Brothers. And here's the thing, when I see stuff like Warner Brothers, bro, they were rivaling Disney as far as quality of animation goes. They were up there. And then it was just like, yeah, whatever. You know, and then it had that really lackluster thing, and then, CGI kind of took over, and then now here we are. Brr. The Amazing Digital Circus had better looking models. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. It looks pretty rough. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there might be a year to kind of tighten that up a bit. They think that AI is good enough. We already talked about, Steve went through it. Hey, Lady Ace, hi. How's it going? We talked about the Uzumaki issue that was happening, the Junji Ito's animated series. First episode was done, I'm going to say very well. It wasn't exceptional from the clips that I've seen. I'm looking at it and I'm like, all right, this looks like it had effort. And then the second episode was an absolute disaster as far as the quality of animation goes, but I don't want to retread that. And I'm just like, yo, we can't keep relying on this because people are not going to care about any of these things if it looks like garbage. And I know most of the budgets now go to bigger movies, like Sonic and, all that other stuff. They're just like, yeah, let's throw all the money into that. Mario movies, the animation was actually really good. But for this type of stuff, you can't be doing that. You can't. It just does not look good. I haven't played the 3D stuff. Babysat more through the traditional animated movies than the 3D ones. The whole week I've been played all Disney movies. Especially Lion King. Oh, Lion King. There you go. Lion King, bro. So it kind of irked me. Oh yeah, there was more other things to go on there. No, we got to get Ben out of shape about this. All right. Who wants to get Ben out of shape? Because in a world of remakes, do we really need a remake of American Psycho? New American Psycho movie in the works from Luca Guadagnino. All right. Bones and All filmmaker will adapt Bret Easton Ellis's controversial 1991 novel. Yeah, so American Psycho. But I don't know, for people who like bodies, there you go. Just leave this up here for a bit. Spicy. Pauline, you want to wake up? You know how many AI cards get churned out? This is a real human body. Pauline, wake up. Pauline, I'm going to change this. There you go. Thank you. Look over there. Bare chest guy. Oh, look at her. So modest. She's like, I'm not going to. Oh, now you look. Okay, fine. Anyway, yeah, so that's going to be a remake. Yeah. American Psycho. I don't know why they're doing that. Yeah. So, oh, God. All right, but what else we got? So there was New York Comic Con. There was a bunch of trailers, right? You got one called Electric. Of course, it's got Chris Pratt in it. It's a next Netflix movie. So let's just get rid of this. This looked kind of interesting because it's based on some graphic novel or whatever. They got some like weird little monstery things and all this other stuff. It looks like it could be interesting. I don't know. Look, it's weird little robot cat throwing things out there. And then this guy, I guess they're trying to take down rogue mascots. I don't even know what this is about. Everybody's in VR. Somebody's discontent about that. Oh my God, everything's terrible. Boot to beer. All right, let's skip ahead. Let's go to action. It's by the Russo brothers. If you care about the Russo brothers, they're doing this. Yeah, so, directors of those movies. I don't know if that's going to make this a good movie. But apparently, I guess some humans band together with some weird little crap in this TV bro. And then, look, this guy gets slapped. Oh, no, they slapped the guy. Why did they do that? Oh, this guy's angry. Oh, no, I'm hanging out with Mr. Peanut. That was freaking Mr. Peanut in the background. Hey, lift up and we're going to go fight other things. Explosions. I don't know. Russo, who? They did basically a lot of the better Marvel movies. So Electric State, I don't know if it's going to be any good. Could be. Oh, no, something's happening. No. Really? Oh, they're throwing stuff at him. Oh, the bus. Okay, whatever. I'm sure there's humor there. Batman vs. Ninja thing. Lord of the Rings. This is some kind of featurette crap I don't care about. Wolfman. Okay, I'm kind of happy. However, you can make a Wolfman movie kind of interesting by adding more guns. Werewolves. All right? 2022. All right, it's got this guy in there. Look, there's a lot of explosions. It's like, well, dude, werewolf official trailer. Dude, what's this December? Somebody's eating popcorn. All right, just bring up Look at him. Look at his werewolf. Look at that werewolf. That looks like a lot more fun than Wolfman werewolf. Look at that. He looks like a happy dog. Yeah? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah, you are. Just wanted some popcorn. Look at that. Just saying. Did a guy get bit by a dog? I don't know. Look, it's got. Look, werewolves. See, I don't know. I feel like that'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm not gonna say this is gonna be the best thing ever, but it's. I don't know. I got better vibes than Wolfman trailer #1. Look at it. Look, you're hanging out in the room. What's going on here? Look at me, werewolf. Look at me here. Look. Oh, from the person who made the Invisible Man that nobody liked. Okay, seemed very underwhelming for me. I'm just like, I don't care. Oh. All right, we got Watchmen, Chapter 2 here. You got your Watchmen. They doing the thing with the watching things, man. Oh God, I really wish they would stop with this type of animation. They got to stop with this type of animation. I'm really disliking computer animation. I'm literally gonna go back to pen and paper myself. Artcore, bro. Well, not for nothing. This kind of looks a little bit better. There's a particular All right, you know what I equate this animation with, and here's the problem I have with it. 3D animation, right? 3D animation. All right, let's go. 3D animation. Okay, the problem is like if you look at animation in a game when like characters are moving around, you know, it's a rigged 3D model, blah blah blah, all that other stuff. And the cool thing about animation, especially 2D animation, and games like Cuphead or whatever, it was 2D animation. It worked. It had this a better sense of fluidity about it because it isn't confined by the mesh rigging of a 3D model. And that's what I'm having a problem with a lot of these kind of things. Like if you go back and watch Batman the animated series and then watch say the trailer for the whatever Ninja Batman thing that we just watched, the animation is vastly different, and the Batman animated series, at least to me, is a lot more enjoyable because, you know, when a Joker screams, his whole face moves. You know, his whole face is like, bah, 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 you know, kind of thing. So I'm just kind of like, can we just work with that? You can't stretch out the meshes. It's like they didn't even want to modify them. They're just like, no, here are your character models. Don't mess with them too much. Let's just go. If you mess with them too much, they start tearing. That doesn't happen with traditional animation. They don't tear, they stretch. There's got to be a way to just get something going so it looks a little bit more fun. Wear Chihuahua. No socks are safe. Pretty much. Yeah, so not happy with that. Boom. So, yeah, it's I like Watchmen. Penguin. Wah, wah, wah. Not my Penguin. Probably good, but he's a good actor. But I kind of like goofy. What is this? Dune. Prophecy. Season 1. Oh, God, they got to put... There's going to be a Dune series? I do not need this. Come on. More sand. Get out of here. Rick and Morty. Oh, wow. An anime. I don't care. Outlander. Don't care. Season 7? Oh, no. Part 2. God. Cross. Season 1. The Walking Dead. Oh, my God. There's another one. There's another season of The Walking Dead, Dead City, dude. It's a dead city. How much How much you get out of it? What about the other series? The ones who live. The ones who. I don't care. Rick and Morty isn't nowhere near as good anymore. I can't imagine it being. I haven't seen any of the newer things. Like I know. Even though the what's his face was technically cleared of whatever allegations were against him, everyone just took it as an opportunity to dump the guy. And you know, at least from what I've heard, a lot of people do not like the current state of Rick and Morty. You know, whether you like the guy or not, he was just kind of off the wall, and that weird creative energy that nobody wanted to deal with is probably what made that show better than what it is now. Dear Walking Dead, nobody cares anymore. The old Sci-Fi Channel Dune miniseries is worth watching. Is that Children of Dune? That had McAvoy in it, right? Even Solar Opposites stopped being so good? Damn. I feel like that guy had more input than he got credit for. But, you know, everyone's just like, no, he's bad. And everyone canceled him. So, yeah, get rid of it. You know, you got to stand by your creative people, even if they are weird and artsy and kind of difficult to work with, you know, because that weird, chaotic energy is generally what makes, especially cartoons, more fun to watch as a viewer. You might have to put up with a lot of crap from them, but if they can do their work and they do it well, then it's fine. If somebody's accused of something, fine, maybe put them on hiatus until things settle. And based on, you know, the verdict, yes, they're bad. No, they're good. Then you just say, you know what? All right, this is what happened. We're going to keep using them. Don't you get it? The Walking Dead franchise is a zombie. Yeah, well, stop feeding it money. Boom, 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 boom. And that was basically it. So, renewed and canceled TV shows 2024. I'm sure this wasn't canceled. But you want to see? Let's see what we got canceled here. I didn't even want to click on this. Review and cancel TV shows. Let's see. Highlights. Rick and Morty renewed through season 12. Why? Shrinking gets renewed. Hey!
You got a single puzzle piece. Collect them all.
For the love of Bob, In Walking Dead already. The main series is over. Stop milking a dead cow.
A literal dead cow. Literal. Slow horses. Thank you. Back for season 6. I didn't even know that was a show. Netflix wants more of Nobody Wants This. What is this? What? ABDG? What? Trailer. Thanks. All right, let's just go to the canceled, because I don't even care what's renewed, frankly. 48 hours, 6, who cares? Renewed. Canceled, what got canceled? Acolyte. Believe it or not, I can't believe they canceled something Star Wars. Imagine. Canceled, what is that? American-born Chinese. That got canceled? Oh, another Disney Plus. Wow. After first and final season. Oh. Andor. What? After a second season. All right, so at least it's getting a season 2, but then it's
You
canceled.
got a single sock.
Socks.
Hey PG, how's it going?
Doing all right. Looking at all the canceled crap, which so far is all Disney Plus. Oof. So at least Andor's getting a season 2. So, because people like that. I don't know what that is. Renewed. Canceled. Big Mouth. Season 8. Thank you, finally. There were 8 seasons of Big Mouth. Holy crap. Let me do a thing. Hold on. Okay. Big Mouth. They canceled that crap. Black Cake. What, you don't like chocolate cake? Why would you cancel chocolate cake? Blue Bloods. 14 seasons. I guess you can't complain. Bob Hearts Abishola. Canceled. There was 5 seasons. Bro. Half of these shows I don't even know. Bob's Burgers got renewed, bro. Yay, let's go. 15 seasons. The Boys, season 5. It is canceled, but that's going to be their last season. So it's planned. The Boys is a planned cancel. The Brother's Son, don't know it. What is this? Cobra Kai. Oh, please. Please stop. This. Hey, Castlevania's getting renewed. Hey, this cake got renewed. Why they cancel Black Cake then? Huh? Vanilla cake is all right. I see how Hollywood is. Chucky, season 3. It's canceled. It's over. And Cobra Kai. Oh, God. After the 6th and final season. Okay, they're getting rid of Cobra Kai. Bro. 7th stream streak. I can't say that. That's like a tongue twister. Emerald, thank you. Chucky series was pretty good. Yeah, I got to watch like an episode. I have season 1 and 2 on disc. I gotta binge watch that stuff like real soon. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yeah, 12 seasons. They were gonna end that, so that's a planned ending. Whatever that is. Canceled. Dead Boy Detectives. Show never got a chance. I don't know how they changed it, but Dr. Pimple Popper, season 9. Chat, you wonder why I don't have cable anymore?
You got a single puzzle piece. Collect them all.
Karate Kid 1 and 2 were fun. After that, who cares?
Yeah, if you don't have Mr. Miyagi in there, just throw it out, Was it Pat Morita? Literally. Dr. Pimple Popper. Why end the Drew Barrymore show? It's still a thing. This Doctor Who, season 15. Note Disney Plus. Note that. All right? Just saying. Doctor Who, Disney Plus. Just saying. Dude, why don't you have cable? Boom. What do we got here? Elite, season 8. Never heard of it. My parents was evil. Canceled after 4th and 5th. I think this is planned, and I think that one's planned. What else we got? Family Guy, season 22 and 23. Oh, God. Fallout, season 2. Hey, we got another season. God, how many shows are there? Hey, at least Frasier's getting another one. Good Omens. What do we got? The Good Doctor, canceled. Good Omens, canceled after the 3rd season. I think that's planned. You liked Evil? It was good. When is Doctor Who ever going to end? No, I feel like it's basically propping up the country with royalties right now. Let's see. Grown-ish, never heard of it. Good Trouble, never heard of it. Harlequin. God, let's see. Halo, canceled. Good job with that. Good job. Handmaid's Tale, season 6, canceled. That's planned. Hightown. Canceled. I'm just looking for cancellations. If it's renewed, it's not a big deal. Julia. Canceled. Oh, no. Okay. What do we got? Chaos. Let's see. Labrie. I don't know what that is. Life and Beth. Canceled. Magnum P.I. I am surprised it even got 5 seasons. How did that even get 5 seasons? No, I knew they were making a reboot of that, and I'm just like, well, it doesn't have what's-his-face in it, so who cares? And it says Mandalorian season 3. It's been renewed. I thought they were going to make the season 3 into a movie. They decide against that? Because they canceled all the other shows, and they're like, yeah, let's just pad this one out. We can't just do a movie.
I take it The Simpsons are not canceled.
I doubt it. We haven't gotten to the S's yet. Honestly, sick of Family Guy? Just please stop. Yeah, I mean, it might have overstayed its welcome, maybe, but it's like everyone kind of knows the formula, so, yeah. But that happens after time. What are you going to do? Mo. I don't even know what Mo is. Mo. My brilliant friend. Apparently not brilliant enough to get another season. My Lady Jane. Also canceled. Dude, like 90% of these shows I've never even heard of. Hey, Night Court's getting season 2. That's a thing. Yeah, the kind of continuation of Night Court wasn't terrible. Wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. Orphan Black Echoes, season 1, canceled. Our Flags Mean Death, canceled. Outer Range, canceled. Outlander, canceled. All right. Parish, canceled. Pretty Little Liars, canceled. What else we got? Rap Beep, canceled. Dude, look at this. Look at this. Rick and Morty's still around. Rogue Heroes. RuPaul. Dude, RuPaul's got 3 different things now? Look at that. You got RuPaul's Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, and RuPaul's Secret Celebrity Drag Race. Dude, you're spreading yourself a little thin. Oh, my God. Schmigadoodoonie. What the hell is this? What's Schmigadoodoonie? The original Night Court ended in 92. Yeah, a long time ago. Oh, they brought John Larroquette back for it, so that was kind of good. SEAL Team Season 7, canceled. The Serpent Queen, canceled. What else we got? Sort of. South Park, Season 30. South Park, let's go. Let's go, bro. Dude, Star Trek Discovery, canceled after a 5th and final season. Bro. Oh, yeah, where's Simpsons? Simpsons, there you go. Season 35 and 36, renewed. 35 and 36. Just keeps on going. They keep on going, but they want to keep on going. Oh, God. What's this? We got Star Wars Bad Batch, canceled. Station 19, canceled. Stranger Things, canceled after a 5th and final season. I don't know. I never got into Stranger Things, honestly. I don't know why. Just didn't click with me. Superman Lois, canceled, but that's planned. SWAT, Season 7, canceled. Sweet Tooth, canceled. Sweet Tooth is gone. What do we got? 90s show canceled. You thought that would work. You thought the 90s was gonna work. Everyone forgot about Generation X. Doesn't change
You
the
got an
TV.
apple.
Apple.
TBH, these days I can stand The Simpsons more than Family Guy. I like American Dad more from anything Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah. It was kind of weird. Like, that type of humor works when it works, and then it becomes annoying if it doesn't. You know? Like the Family Guy formula. It's like, oh, all right, dude, that was kind of funny. You know, and then it's just like, that's not funny, and it actually makes me angry. Like, it's kind of weird. 90 show. Good. Time Bandits. Wow. Imagine making a series from a movie that didn't need to be a series. And it got canceled? That is amazing to me. We mentioned it. We were like, hey, guess what they're making a series out of? Time Bandits. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to work, but canceled. Canceled. Imagine Apple TV doing something absolutely stupid. Tokyo Vice. Canceled. Tyler Perry. Dude, Tyler Perry got a lot going on. Holy crap. That bro works. He works, dude. Oh my God. Boom, 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 boom. Umbrella Academy. Canceled. Unprisoned. You mean free? Unstable. You mean not stable? Canceled. Upload. Canceled. What else we got? Velma. Velma got canceled. Big surprise. Go.
You got a mystery candy bag.
I wonder if it was actually good though. I kind of would have loved to have some sort of backstory to the movie. It was confusing but entertaining.
Yeah. I don't know. It's on Apple TV, so I guess you can watch it and figure out if it's got a thing or find it elsewhere. Maybe. There you go. Velma finally gone. Finally over. Canceled. Vikings Valhalla also canceled. Vikings go to Valhalla. Velma goes to hell. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Go.
You got a glow stick.
Glow stick.
Yay, good riddance, no more Velma.
Eh. You know there's gonna be people. You know there's gonna be, and this is gonna be the sad thing. There's gonna be people who thought Velma was an excellent show. And I can't believe they canceled it. And they'll give you every excuse as to why it was canceled, as without the excuse of it being a terrible show. I saw like a minute of it, and I was like, this is utter trash. Like a minute. I'm judgy, but not that judgy. I'll give something more than a minute, but not in this case. The dark humor was too dark for some PC people. Meh. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what else we got. God, there's a lot of W's, huh? Look, The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. Walking Dead, Dead City. Then there was the other Walking Dead we saw, right? So there's two other series. Dead City, Daryl Dixon, and then what the hell is the other one? Fear the Walking Dead or F the Walking Dead? What the hell is it? Hey, Wednesday, beautiful. We got a season 2 renewed. Yay. Yeah, there's rumors of Jenna Ortega being in a Marvel movie, and I'm like, I really hope they just play a really dark character. I know they're getting kind of typecast, but yeah, they're good at it. What We Do in the Shadows, canceled, but that's planned. It's all right. For the ones that lived or something like that. Oh, the ones that lived, right? Yeah, the one, Walking Dead, the ones that lived. So the ones that didn't become zombies, that's what we meant. Go.
You got a single puzzle piece. Collect them all.
The Walking Dead is such a zombie show that the spin-offs have spin-offs.
Yeah, it's literally infected other networks, and now it's just spreading like a virus. Well, you know what you got to do? You just got to right in the head. God, it's so The Witcher. How? What do you mean renewed? What do you mean? How? Is this inaccurate? I thought they canceled it, or they're canceling it after season 4. Because I think they're working on season 4, right? Whatever. Nobody cares now that Cavill's gone, so whatever. Yeah, any show that has a person looking at themselves on a phone, I'm just like, go to hell. I don't care. Let's see. Yellowstone, canceled. You, canceled. Young Sheldon, canceled. Yeah, Big Bang Theory didn't need a spinoff. I couldn't care less. Oh yeah, this has got a thing. What a commando creep, whatever. Okay, that's it. Go.
You got a hot sauce packet. So spicy.
Zombie spin-offs? Yikes.
Yep. Dude, it gets ridiculous after a while, and you're just like, could you please not? Please no. Zombies, no. Hey, I need coffee. I've just been talking for like hours. Oh God, let me put my fat head here first. Oh, that was okay. Oh, look, they're just drinking coffee like a normal human. Look at that. Nice. See, that's where it started. It was a very early card, but it already started putting pumpkins where the boobs are. That's how it started. And then it just went downhill from there. You mean I got canceled? Canceled. I'll just put my head here for now. I like the bats in the background. It's got good lighting. That's acceptable. I'm still drinking. I'm thirsty. Hey, little pumpkin bro. Hey, finally. Cool. There you go. All right. Put new foam padding on your headphones. I hate doing that. I hate when headphone foam padding like degrades. I'm like, why is this degrading? I already did it.
Because I need some water. I gotta keep the pipes hydrated.
I already did it. Don't make me overhydrate. New toys. Dude, Creature Commandos. Bro, thank you. Look, they're getting Funko's big freaking surprise, but at least this one doesn't look totally Funko, right? Weasel looks aight, all right? There you go. I don't know if you like Funkos and Creature Commandos. I don't know if that's going to work, but I don't know if this is going to be any good. I about to have a first sip of coffee in the morning. Mild Yahoo. It'll be less mild after you get the caffeine in your system. This one looks aight. I like that. The other ones I'm kind of meh. All right, we got Batman. Zack Snyder's Batman. Yeah, I think we're over that. What the hell is this? That's Spider-Man. I gotta look at new toys. Where the hell is the Red Sonja movie that was supposed to happen? Dude, there's supposed to be a Red Sonja movie. Ms. L, hi. What's up? What the hell happened to that? There was all this like pre-production and talk about it, and it's like, bro, we're gonna come out with a movie. You're gonna come out with a movie? Where's the movie? Where's the movie? You know? Hasn't even come out yet. Where is it? Where? Why? Why not be out there yet? I feel like they got to change the costume 100%, and then you're just like, well, we don't know how we're going to market this now. Well, you know what? You market it the way it was. Like the comic. People will pay to go see it. All right? Don't fool yourself. Gets ridiculous after a while. What do we got? Tamagotchi. Connection Melon Soda. Melon Soda? Whatever. What is this going on here? What is this, walrus guy? What is this? It looks like a walrus. Is he a walrus? What happened? Who's that? This is Hollywood Hulk Hogan. You look like a walrus. Bro, they made you look like a walrus. Brother, you look like a walrus. Okay. Look like a walrus. Walrus. All right, you got some Flash crap here. You got My Hero Academia. There you go. Hey, Big Robot. Mobile Suit Z Gundam. Oh, no, man, dude, there was something that I wanted to see about animation. This could be it right here. Boop. No, that's a mall. Hold on. Oh, come on. Where was it? I know I opened it somewhere. Is this it? No, that's not it. Is that it? No, that's not it. Is that it? No. Hey, I didn't know Mr. Rogers was a kaiju. Somebody's got to put Godzilla in the background right here. Like Mr. Rogers has got to protect his town from Godzilla. That would be hilarious. He's a kaiju. See? Look at how big he is. But he's a friendly one. Yeah, he's like Godzilla. In a fuzzy red sweater. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. There you go. What? He's like the friendly giant, you know? But he's a kaiju. He definitely, yo, if you guys are going to use AI for anything, Mr. Rogers versus Godzilla to protect the little town here. Let's go. He's like, I love Mr. Rogers. Yeah, I like him even more as a kaiju. Dude, I can't find this. Oh, man. No, the mech reminded me. Ow. Oh, is this it? I think this is it. Boom. Look at this animation. Dude, back in the day. Dude, look at all that. We were talking about animation and stuff. Yeah, a lot of flashing happening. Bro. Dude, Gunbusters. This is 1988. This was 1988. If this was done now with modern CGI crap, this would not look nearly as good. You know? And it's like, bro, why you not do this? Why you not do this now? Bro, explosions. Even the smoke looks better back then. Computers, you're failing me. All right, look at that spinny spin. That's pretty good. I'm just saying. Just saying. Well, we got an ad break. Oh, come on. Oh, we got that dude. That bro posted another picture. Hold on. Remember whoa, I almost knocked over something. Hey, every time this guy posts a picture, remember the wobbly TV on the thing? He posted another picture. So you know what? Oh man, I can't zoom in on this. It's not a big enough picture. Let's see if he changed these things. Roadhouse, Aliens, the guy Speed, Akira. No, I can't really see. But they're watching something, so that's nice. Look at that. Some early morning Alita. Look at that. I can't zoom in a picture though. I want to see what's on the shelf. Maybe they caught wind of it. Like, dude, there's a little pumpkin criticizing everything on your shelf. You're like, whatever, man. I'm not giving a high-res picture anymore. What is this? I would go to Studio Kara and Trigger and burn Panty and Stocking Masters if they're meant to get this film in the next decade. Why would you do that? I need to find a dude's house, man. What, for this TV? Dude, you can find these at Goodwills and stuff. Oh, God, that reminds me. Bro. All right, now hold on. We got to go back. All right. I gotta get into my normal form here. Nah, man, I got the story about the Target. Oh God. Somebody, if you heard this before in Dawn Stream, you're gonna hear it again. All right. Bro. It was annoying. It was damn ass annoying. I gotta make avocados later. Well, not make them, eat them. Goodwill near me sucks. Has nothing good. Yeah, some of them are hit or miss. There's one that we go to, which is constantly a disappointment. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Stretching out the carpal. All right. All right. Well, we still got an ad break, so yeah, I just gotta wait for that. Let me know when you're back. Oh, I can't even hear that. Gets Mecha Mail, man. Sincerely wish my meds would stop making me dizzy. Why? Consult your doctor. Everything is computer generated now. Hand-drawn anime is much better, but people prefer cool fight scenes with lots of action rather than beautifully captivating hand-drawn art. It's not like it used to be, sadly. Yeah, but that's kind of the problem. No, that's a good point. That it's like, people just kind of want the explosions. It's like the Michael Bay over, substance kind of thing. I don't know. And, here's the thing. It is a lot of work and a lot of time goes into it, but, and even with gaming, like in instances like Cuphead, which was like hand-drawn, blah, 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 it looks really good and people appreciated it. But like movies, it's just, there's no way that's going to happen. I don't think anyone's ever going to make a hand-drawn movie again. I feel like it would be impossible. Yeah? Maybe some like anime company who's just like, dude, we're going to do it by hand. I can't wait to see how badly the coffee stinks when I go to work tonight. Why? Bring your own coffee then. Come on. I don't want any of the way side effects include, but not limited to, what? With my 4 meds, dizziness, or drowsiness. 4? 4? 4? Oh. Let's see. There's a comic book news that got me excited. DC is bringing back Vertigo, an imprint from the indie creative comic creator that makes me so happy. Never should have gotten rid of it to begin with. Yeah. It was discontinued in 2020. So after a 4-year hiatus, they're like, hey, let's bring this back. What a bunch of clowns. DC, what the hell's wrong with you? They're like, don't look at us. We didn't make the Joker movie. That was Warner Brothers. Oh, good. I'm back from ad break. What's up? All right, here we go. Now that the ad break's over. Bro, we went to a Target, all right? We went to a Target because we had to go to a thing. There was a doctor near the area, so we had to go to the blah, blah, blah. We were, we're in this Target, right? We're picking up some garbage, right? We're getting some ice cream. They had some special ice cream, and we found some other garbage that we probably didn't need. We got some spooky Halloween stuff. We had our hands full. We didn't even get a basket because, hey, why not? We're just going straight to the register, and we're going to get the hell out of there, right? Here's the problem. You know what happened? Self-checkout. There was self-checkout. Yeah, whatever, big deal, right? But I'm like, why is this line so long, right? Whatever. We see this other person, one human cashier. The old Grandma Moses of cashiers. They're like picking up stuff, and it was just like, beep. Like that for everything. There was an instance where they had to lift up a thing of detergent to scan. They couldn't do it. They couldn't lift up a container of detergent to scan it. The customer had to help them. This person should not be running registers. They should not be doing it. But that's the problem. That was the only live cashier. Mostly a live cashier. Go.
You got a random bone. Collect them all.
Have you looked in the gaming section of the Discord? I
No.
posted a picture of this year's Final Fantasy XIV Halloween outfit reward. I think you might like it.
I might. I'll have to look at it later. I will, though. Thank you. Bro. So after this mostly alive person is running products through this thing at a snail's pace, we're just like, we got to go self-checkout. Even though there was a line for self-checkout, I'm like, well, at least these people are alive. And haven't, don't have 50% rigor mortis in their body. So we go on self-checkout. Bro, this Target, big Target, big, huge bigness. They have 25 self-checkout things. Guess how many are open? 3. There is a line of about, I want to say 20 to 30 people. 20 to 30 people. Because everyone probably went to the mostly alive cashier and was like, well, this is going to take too long. So they're like, let me just do self-checkout, right? I'm like, so I'm looking over there, and keep in mind, we got ice cream. We got freaking ice cream in our hands, okay? Hands getting a little cold, right? We're looking around. People are checking out. Efficiently, too, I might add, because, they're feeling the heat vision from everybody else online saying, hurry the hell up. Eventually, some worker kind of meanders out of the back room. They're looking at it. Whoa, there's a big line out here. They get their stupid little, I guess I should open up some more registers. And they slowly start opening up the other registers. But they only open up like another 3 or 4. Granted, that's double than what they had, but you got a line of like 30 people here. We got to move things along. Dude, okay. Why have that many registers and have them all closed? Because here's my thing. Self-checkout don't mean jack. Automation don't mean jack if I can't use it.
You got a cupcake.
Check out why to open. It's always been that way. I don't understand it.
That's what I'm saying. Why? Just everybody, all the registers should be open all the time. If they run out of cash for some reason, because some clown is putting cash, you put card only on that. Why is it so difficult? Do you realize how much of a line would not be there if all these things were open? What clown shut down freaking 18 out of the 25 things and they just leave it there? They're like, "Bleh, bleh, 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 bleh." What? You're making me do not only more work because I got to check out myself, you're wasting more of my time. Dude, I had a gallon of ice cream in my freaking hands and I walked out with a gallon of milk. That crap was melted. That was melted. And what am I going to do? Go back and return it? I didn't even see anybody at the return section. God forbid that's automated. I'm going to be there for the rest of my life. You know? Dude, a weird little plastic Halloween crap is going to be biodegradable by the time I get them returned. It was insane. So I drank my ice cream and I was miserable the rest of the day. I'm like, what the hell? Go.
You got a strawberry lollipop.
That's because they are trying to limit the amount of employees being paid lately.
They just got to turn them on and leave.
You got toast.
Toast.
Dry. White. Toast.
Long time no see.
What's up?
I'm hyped for Halloween.
Tell me.
Plus it's Thursday night football on Halloween.
Ooh.
I'ma enjoy me some Reese's, pizza, and wings cordon.
Ooh. Yo, if the football players don't have like spooky costumes, it's not a real game then. And you know what? The ball's got to be shaped like a skull. Dude, how cool would that be? Dude, the one Halloween game, bro. Dude, it could still be a football, but at least paint a skull on it. Come on. For the kids. Think of the children. You know, and whoever wins, they throw candy up in the air.
You got a blueberry lollipop.
The grocery store I work for has eliminated self-checkouts because of thefts. I miss self-checkout because I was actually responsible and it was faster.
Oh, I am so much faster than literally I might as well be the Flash. I might as well be the Flash with self-checkout. I'm like boop, 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 bag, boop, 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 pay. I'm out. And I'm waiting there for the receipt. I'm like, come on, receipt. And then it prints out as this long, god-awful receipt. I'm like, hurry up. I am literally pulling it out of the thing because I want to get the hell out of there. It is literally dragging the print. And then I get it. It's just like it's all stretched out, whatever. I'm like, all right, later. Gone. You know? Dude, I can't be sitting there. Dude, all these things that are open, it's just, you don't even need extra employees. Just open up these stupid registers, you piece of crap. All right? Now, not only has that been a modern atrocity of inconvenience, there was another instance. We go to this thrift store. It wasn't a Goodwill, but it was another one that was kind of big. They have self-checkout. Believe it or not, a thrift store has self-checkout. So I'm like, I go up to the line. I'm like, all right, where am I going here? You know, guys like, well, are you paying for cash or credit? I'm like, I can do both. I'm very versatile. Mustache, and they're like, well, I need to know what you're going to pay with so I can send you where you need to go. I can do both. Where can I go? You know? Hold on.
You got a single puzzle piece. Collect them all.
Hey, in Mongolia, they toss about a goat skull by chasing it down with mini horses for fun. Why can we have games on TV like that?
Because PETA. Thank you. No, so I'm like, okay, still, my answer is still, I can do both. So instead of saying, well, you could use this register or this register. If you're doing cash over here, I haven't made up my mind. Maybe I will use cash, maybe I won't. It was like, what, $12 worth of stuff. I think I have $12 on me. So rather than say that, I need to know what you're going to pay with. I'm like, all right, fine, credit. Oh, you got to go over here. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, fine. I'm like, a thrift store?
You got a cherry lollipop.
I always use self-checkout, though I have to take a minute to log into my banking app to unlock my card. Massive bank info leak in August caused me to lock my card before and after each purchase. Also, the game will be in
New Jersey, so I can't be hunted to rip on Jersey Shore lovers. Yeah, but think about the devil, Jersey Devil. Jersey Devil! Jersey Devil! All right, every state's got their little mystical creature. All right, I'm New York's. All right? Hey, Mystic Pumpkin. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, not the fast type or subject matter change. Oh, all right. That's fine. Dude, but I'm like, dude, self-checkout in a thrift store? I'm like, literally, that is, why would you even do that? Why? You know, and of course it's like, you know, some of these people there don't even know how to use self-checkout, especially in Target, you know? And then it's like, then they got to break up between the techies and the people who can't press buttons. So then a lot of the older people end up going to, you know, Grandma Moses in Target, you know, literal crypt keeper, but without being fun, you know? Welcome to Target. Okay. Beep. Oh, God. I feel like the beep was actually their pulse and not them checking out stuff. I feel like they were hooked up to life support. Because nobody can move that slow if they have a pulse. Beep. All right, lady? You alive? Beep. Oh, okay, you're doing good. All right. Got me worried there for a second. Go.
What about self-check tip though? You're not paying yourself.
Oh, dude, yeah. That's another thing. Dude, I've been to places where they're like, that happened to me at it was like a fast food place. I went in there and I got a cookie. A pre-packaged cookie, which was way overpriced, but it was in the shape of a pumpkin, so I had to get it, right? Bro, they're like, I'm going through this thing. Tip. I'm like, I picked up the cookie. I handed it to the person who had to scan the back of it. They handed it back to me, and then everything else was self-checkout. I'm like, tip? Like, I need a button that says go beep yourself. So people can press it, and then corporate gets an idea that if you're buying a $2 cookie, I shouldn't be doing a 20% tip on top of that. Why would I do that? They literally just beep. That's what they did. I can't be giving everybody money, dude. I can't. They didn't do anything. They didn't even offer me a bag. They didn't give me nothing. And if they give me a bag, then they're going to charge me an extra 10 cents because, you know, local laws is like, oh, using the bag, 10 cents.
You got a strawberry lollipop.
Hey.
I love me some Kit Kats. During this time of year I bought 3 pounds of fun size last weekend. 2 pounds to give to friends to give out and 1 pound for me.
Yes. There you go. That's how you do it. But you got to divvy it up, you know? If you got to put up with people taking candy from you, you should be rewarded. Hey, nice. Tip culture needs to die. Yeah, we just got to pay everybody a fair wage. That's what we got to do. And then we can get rid of tip culture because I'm getting a little sick of it. Because 1, everything is overpriced. 2, I can do this stuff more efficiently myself. 3, I don't have the extra income to give it to somebody else who doesn't have extra income. It's like asking poor people to help poor people, you know? It's like, dude, spare change? Well, I was going to ask you the same thing. Like, what the hell, dude? I can't do anything with that, you know? Go.
You got a mystery candy bag.
Okay, chat will help with nasty letter to Target corporate.
It's just got to be 3 words. Open more registers. That's it. Exclamation point. That's it. You can even fit that in a tweet. What the hell? Oh, problem. We got 25 self-checkouts. We got 4 of them open. What, are you kidding me? For a line of 30 people? You know, and then it bothers me that the slouch of a worker who wasn't even in any kind of remotely looking I work here kind of uniform was just like, oh, I guess I should open up more registers. Waving their little card like they're a Merlin, a technological Merlin. Look, boop. It is now open for your convenience. Shut up, kid. You suck. Dude, it was insane. I'm like, it bothers me. And here's the thing. This guy gets cold hands. You got the Reynards, right? Dude, your hands get real cold. You know how difficult it is and painful it is to be holding a gallon of ice cream for 10 minutes?
Generic candy.
Go.
I have the extra income. I just make the stuff myself. I rarely eat out anymore and Burger King failed me with the bacon burger coupons, so I refuse to eat at Burger King unless it's for breakfast now. The cheese wasn't melted and gave me kid-sized patties. Oh my God. Dude, I don't want kid-sized patties unless it comes with a toy. What the hell? Dude, I understand tips for waiters. Go.
You got a special Halloween card.
If you had to pick between Target and Trader Joe's, what would you pick?
Whichever one I can afford. Both of them are expensive. I only went in there to see what kind of Halloween crap they had, and I bought ice cream, which was discounted to $3 a carton, which in that respect ended up I walked out with a gallon of milk instead. So what the hell? God. I understand tips for waiters at restaurants since they don't get paid, but there needs to be a law guaranteeing them a living wage. That's the thing. Get rid of tips for waiters and waitresses and just give them a freaking livable wage. What the hell's the problem? Well, then diners are going to have to raise their prices. More? How can you even raise it more, dude? I don't even go eat anywhere because I don't want to pay $5 for a piece of toast. Get the hell out of here. You know how much toast I can make for $5? A loaf. A loaf of toast. I can do that. All right, let me settle down. Let's get some coffee. That'll help, right? Don't mess with me today, AI cards. I want to get something to drink. Ah. Yeah. All right. Okay. The reason why they give waiters and tips is because the business knows they won't make a profit of the tips, and it's cheaper to give them instead of actually giving them fair wages.
You got that box of raisins. I'm sorry.
Food manufacturing has price gouged along with grocery stores. It's the only explanation.
Yeah, because guess what? We're over the supply chain issues. Okay, we're done. It's over. Okay, I can get a box of raisins whenever I want. They're available now. Toilet paper. I see stacks of them.
So murder is environmentally friendly. Yes, it is.
That too. Thank you. Thank you. Dude, no, I see it everywhere. I don't have to worry about paper towel, hand sanitizer everywhere. Do I need more masks? No, I got like a case of them. Bro, dude, it's over. Supply chain issues aren't an issue. Stop price gouging everybody. Eggs now. Eggs. Everybody like, brr, 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 brr. Dude, it's getting insane. Thanks for the follow. We got a thing coming up after that. Hey.
You got toast.
Toast.
Dry. White. Toast.
When I used to eat at Red Lobster's for the endless shrimp, I always tipped the waiter good if they did well. One waiter did so good and was having bad time, so I was like, here, have the full 100 perfect at the meal. Gave her $40.
Wow. Yeah, she did with rude people. I felt bad for her. Yeah. Dude, oh, God. Red Lobster's kind of dicey. No, some of the clientele in there is like, you get those old people that are kind of like the epitome of Karens kind of thing. And you're just like, ooh. Yeah, but even Red Lobster now is just like, you go there for a treat every once in a while. Dude, it's like unaffordable. I'm like, dude, I'm not rich. I'm not going to be eating Red Lobster. I don't even like fish, but Don will eat it. Yeah, I'm just like, dude, everything is just crazy, Why, is there a lobster shortage? No, you know what the problem? All these Red Lobsters are closing because they're way too overpriced. Newsflash to everybody trying to make money off of everybody who's not making money. We can't buy it. Like, I don't know how, like, these large companies never got the memo. It's like they keep closing down stores and they're like, what happens? Well, you're trying to sell a dozen eggs for $8. At that point, I could just buy a chicken. What the hell? This is getting ridiculous. All right. Everyone complains about it, and some lawmakers are just like, yeah, this seems a little weird. Prices haven't gone down since the pandemic. And it's like, they're starting to look into it, and I'm like, dude, everyone's been price gouged for like 4 years now. Now you're going to look into it? Why? Did you go out and actually buy milk for yourself and realize that $6 for a gallon of milk is a little bit too expensive? What the hell? Oh, I filled up my own car and I realized gas prices were really high. Like, what the hell? Go.
You got a cupcake.
All fast food taking a hit about 15%-ish.
Good. Let them just burn to the ground. Fast food is barely food to begin with. I can't take it anymore. See, nowadays it feels like I need a loan just to buy food. Yeah, dude, that's the problem. Dude, anybody see the Marshall Mathers meme, the M&M from Stan? Where it's like, dear companies, we all got big flat screen TVs right now. Put them groceries on sale. I'm like, that's an appropriate meme. Like, dude, Black Friday, all I want to do is get like my Power Crunch bars for discount, okay? I don't need another Kindle. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need any garbage. Hey, they're coming out with a color Kindle. October 30th. Yeah, color Kindle. I'll wait for the second gen. Besides, it's like $300. I can't afford that. I got to buy groceries. A tub of ice cream is cheaper than buying a cup of ice cream from
You
Dairy
got
Queen.
generic candy.
They try to whine about government, but I have to keep trying to scream that maybe we should look at the private companies who take advantage of their self-imposed inflation so they can keep record profits.
Yeah, well, then you got to blame the investors who are like, why aren't you making record profits? Brr, 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 brr. Dude, at a certain point, you can only inflate things so much before everybody will not buy it. And everyone's like, why do these dollar stores do so well? Because that's all we can afford, bro. I can't eat a Kindle, right? But you can look up recipes on it in full color and see what food looks like. Meanwhile, I'm opening up like this little protein bar. And I'm like, well, I guess this is what I'm eating. Tip should just be that. A tip, a little extra as a thank you for doing a good job. It should not even be expected, let alone required to survive. Yep. Wonder what happened if the grocery store did Black Friday. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping they do that this year because I will wake up at 6 in the morning and go out and get discount food because this is getting ridiculous. Yeah. Honestly, fast food being more expensive is a good thing. More people eating at home, which would be healthier in theory and cheaper. True. That is. There is that trade-off where they're like, you know what? For the price I'd get a Big Mac or whatever, it's like I can buy this, and this. Literally okay, here, let's put this in perspective. For the price of a Big Mac, fries, and drink, you can literally get yourself decent sushi. Like, prepackaged sushi they have at supermarket? You know how much healthier sushi is for you than a Big Mac? And you will save money. At what point in history did sushi become cheaper than McDonald's? Put that in perspective. Sushi. Go.
You got a random bone. Collect them all.
If you are looking for Halloween decor, places like Michael's and Joann's craft stores have a lot of Halloween stuff. Learn that from Aurelia Voltaire's Gothic homemaking YouTube show.
Oh, let's talk about that for a second.
You got generic candy.
I'm the type of guy that loves my meats, wings, and steaks. I only overspend on wings. And I only buy steaks when 8-ounce ones are $6 to $10 at my local Schnucks.
There you go. Discounts. Cut those coupons. Yo. Here's the thing about Michael's Craft Store. Every time I go in there, and we go in there like 5 times during the holiday season, all of it was garbage. I don't need pink skeletons. I don't need pink fading into orange skeletons. None of the crap looks spooky. It looked like big piles of dollar store garbage that I don't even want to touch because it's trash. Flat out. I don't know what Michael's that person's shopping at, but the ones I went to had absolute garbage. Garbage. I don't need pink ghosts. Okay? I don't need pink ghosts. And we do not have an aversion to the color pink. Our keyboard is pink. It was discount. $5. All right? Got no problem with the color pink. However, skeletons are not pink. All right? Ghosts, not pink. Except that one in Pac-Man. Bro, like, what are you doing to this holiday? That's because I looked up there was an article on it. It's like, oh, well, a bunch of TikTokers decided that they didn't want Halloween to be supposed spooky, and it's super difficult to decorate their interior with orange and black. So they decided to get pink and colors like that would match their colorful decor. Go to hell. Go to hell. God. Dude, that's ridiculous. Because nobody needs pink skeletons. It's just dumb. That's like saying, look how spooky I am. No, you're an idiot. Like, I think I would have to just be like, dude, you're stupid. You're stupid. This over here, you got pink skeletons hanging outside. Don't do that. If you got those, don't do that. Don't do that. You're ruining Halloween for everybody. Think of the children. Christmas with Halloween stuff. Walmart is what? Interesting. Yeah, they kind of, sushi used to be cheapo option in Japan. It used to be what, quote unquote, peasant food. Yeah, so did lobster. What happened?
You got a
Sprinkle
single
bat,
sock.
hi.
I have a problem with pink, but that's because the brightness of the color hurts my eyes. Bright yellow, and other such colors hurt too.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a visual thing. You're obsessed with Foamy comics in middle school. 32 now, still a fan. Yay! Thanks for putting up with our crap. Thank you. And I apologize for every second of it. Thank you, though. I appreciate New cartoon was posted last week, and we got a new one coming up this week. Yeah. Dumbest thing I've seen. Thank you. Dumbest thing I've seen in decorating fridges, ornaments not meant for fridges. I don't get it. I don't know if it's a magnet. It's fine. Just add rainbow glitter. Spooky. Ooh. Right? Dude, that's the other thing. Glitter. I don't need glitter on pumpkins. It's dumb. You know? Just like, what happened? Halloween's supposed to be scary. Michaels, that's the point. Yeah, you know, you figure Michaels, you know, especially around Halloween, they would play up the Michael Myers thing. You know, and they were kind of spooky, you know? But no, we're going to do whatever. I don't care. Colorful Halloween. Dude, I don't know. It's just like, if you like, God. I get color aesthetics, you know, where it's like, okay, I want to decorate for Halloween, but damn, I don't know what to do with orange, black, and purples. I wish there was more pink. That would fit in with my decor. Oh my God. Then just don't decorate. Okay, don't decorate. But I want to. Then you know what? Buy a skeleton and paint it pink yourself. Well, that's work. Then don't do it. But I want to. So now they ruin it. You want to know? There's going to be so many leftover mismatched weird pink things left over from Halloween. They're going to be so discounted, nobody's even going to care. Pink is not Halloween color. Yeah. But, you know, I don't know. Do I blame the Paisley Goths for that? I mean, what the hell? What do I do there? I don't even know who to blame. You know, I want names. You know? Pink is nice, but it needs to be spooky for spooky season. You can get like, say you got a bat, right? And they got pink glowing eyes in the darkness. I can deal with that. I'd prefer red, but that's about it. Other than that, you know, dude, rip the flesh off a human. Their skeleton's not going to be pink, bro. Just saying. Hurl ha. What's up? No. Bum. Can we genetically engineer the pumpkins to become pre-glittered? Please and thank you. Why would you do that? Science don't need to be doing that. They're trying to make glow-in-the-dark cats. Do we need that? I need my cat to glow in the dark. Yeah, so when it's like just hanging out in a room, I'll never be able to get to sleep in the middle of the night. I don't even think the cat would be able to go to sleep. Brings out the horror in them. Well, that's the whole thing. It should be fun, right? You know, Halloween should be spooky, and people were just, well, I just want everything to be pink. You know what? Maybe the orange, color orange will be spooky for you then, all right? Come on, work with it. You know? No, man, and it also frustrates me because, like, people have this limited sense of color palette and coordination. I'm just like, you can make any color work with any color as long as you know what you're doing. You know? And you don't even know, if you don't know what you're doing, look it up on YouTube, all right? Yeah. Yeah, so Target made me angry. Bah. Crappy tunnel. Let's see. Let me get good old Target. Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't go to Walmart. I can imagine what's going on in there. Go.
You got a random bone. Collect them all.
The pink pumpkins reminded me. The blue for autism and teal for alternative food items, gluten-free and such. I'm blue-green colorblind. Add to that when you're in the dark with freaky light, you might have as much chance to...
Nah, you might have a chance to telling them apart as I do. Poor choices of color. Yeah, where's my high contrast pumpkins? White, black. There you go. Okay, yeah, and all right, because I did see blue pumpkins. I didn't even know what they were for. Blue pumpkins are for autism. Is that a thing? I know the teal pumpkins. They came out years ago. It's like, oh, we got like, you know, particular types of foods, blah, blah, blah. So blue pumpkins are for autism. Is there any other color on the spectrums that I should be aware of? So why would you have a blue pumpkin? Just to make sure that there aren't like loud, scary sounds or something? I generally, for me, a pumpkin it's orange. That's it. Occasionally white or black. I don't even recognize the green ones. May seem a little biased, but you know. Yeah, but like blue and teal are so close together as far as the color spectrum goes. What about audio? Is audio weird? What's going on? White pumpkins are perfect for clown art. Yeah, there you go. Let me get a liquid here. I've been dehydrating. Just in case. Ah. Yeah, all right. Acceptable. All right. Dun, 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 dun. What would blue cinnamon taste like? I don't know, probably like cinnamon. Why are you making blue cinnamon? Do 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 do. Oh. All right, music. See, that was me with my ice cream. I was like, I can't let this go to waste. It's gonna melt. Thank you. It sucks. Twitch is being stricter on skin. It's the human body. Yeah, even worse. It's especially when it comes to VTubers. It's not even the human body. It's a cartoon. That's what's weird. That's what's weird to me. Kind of strange. But, you know, every parent just lets their kids wander
You
around
got a liquid
unsupervised.
potato snack? That can't be a real thing.
As someone who is autistic, most children who are autistic don't want to be treated different, so having this color point them out is like a scarlet letter for an adultery or a star for that horrible moment in history.
Yeah, right. Dude, it's like, I don't know. It's just kind of like, people, well, I would say, depending on where you're looking on social media, people do love having that badge on their arm so they can be defined by their, I don't know, mental divergentness, their ailments or whatever. And people really do love their labels. People like their labels. What am I going to do about it, right? You know, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. You know, I'm like, all right, you whatever. Nobody wants to be under the label of human anymore. They have to be human, but this. Whatever. What are you going to do, right? Hey, we got music news. We got music news. All right, for people who like vinyl and you also like soundtracks, and for some reason you might like RoboCop 3. Dude, RoboCop 3 is getting a vinyl soundtrack. It's a vinyl. It's getting a vinyl. All right? That's kind of cool. I wouldn't pay $40 for it, but RoboCop 3. All right, RoboCop. I'd buy that for, I don't know, maybe $1. See what I did there? See what I did there? Pretty good. All right, whatever. It is a pre-order, but wait, there's more. This is some like cool stuff. So, you know, if you don't care about RoboCop, let's go with, boom, Elder Scrolls Skyrim Ultimate Edition 4LP box set. They're making a vinyl collection of flippin' Skyrim. It's a pre-order. It's not coming out until like January. I don't even think they got pictures of this. No, I don't want to sign up. Unlock 10% and not pissing me off. Get the hell out of here. All right. Dude. Apocalypse vinyl. Yeah, so Super Ultimate Edition, that kind of thing. But wait, for people who are like, yo, I don't think Skyrim is hardcore enough. Dude. Dark Souls. Also coming out in January. Dark Souls vinyl. It's a whole thing. Are these ever going to load? They don't even have like real pictures up because it's too soon a pre-order. But wait. Boom. 3. Dark Souls 3. But wait. Dark Souls 2. 1, 2, and 3. They're all getting vinyl releases. That's insane. I would buy this, but I don't have a vinyl player. You don't have a vinyl player? Bro. All right, it's a very inconvenient format, honestly. But it is cool if you're a collector, so that does exist. And I think they have like a 3-pack here where you can get all the Dark Souls in a collection. Like you get all 3 editions for I think like $100, which is a lot cheaper than getting them individually. But it's kind of cool. But wait, there's more. Bro, monster sale. Home. Yeah, it'll be here. There you go. Look, Sentai Filmworks, monster sale. Spooky good deals on select animes. They usually have really good anime sales things. I haven't looked at this. I just saw it. So, yeah, I don't know. Click on it. See if they got anything that's super cheap. Dude, $8.99 for a collection of whatever the hell this is. That's pretty good. I always look at their things, man, just in case. Yeah. Well, we could sort by price. A gin was good. $10 for complete collection. Look at that. $10.99. Look at that. Beautiful. This one, too. 2 complete collections. Sort. Low to high. All right. This bro, he's only $6.99. Pet Shop of Horrors, $6.99. These are SD versions, though, so I don't know about that. Prisma, blah, blah, blue, $6.99. Look at that. I got both of these. Look at that. Look at that. These 2. Look. School, live, whatever. And then there's live action ones, so there's that, too. Look at that. Dude, Lady Death, $6.99. Look at that. That's pretty good. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to go through all these, but there's a lot of crap. Once it gets over $15, I kind of dip out. So, pet. I don't know. What do we got? What do we got here? What are some of the must-haves? Where are the must-haves? Flying Witch. There's a Flying Witch. $16.99. Ah. God, this goes on forever, doesn't it? Holy crap. There's a lot of stuff. Dude. All right, $23. I'm out. Yeah, that's it. You know, it would have been better if they just focused on super spooky animes. Yeah? I don't know. There's a reason so many people on the spectrum want something to visibly show that they're on the spectrum. It's an invisible disability, and people disregard their struggles because they don't realize those struggles are there. I have suffered a lot because people expect me to react as if I'm neurotypical. Dude, I'm so neurodivergent, they need me on another planet, all right? Every interaction with a human being is a mentally exhausting series of hurdles. It's like playing mental chess with another person that's not even trying. It's like going up against a chess master and just being like, all right, how am I going to do this? That kind of thing. And it's like, as much as I would like to say, hey, look, you got to approach me this way. I know I'm the exception, if that makes any sense. No, usually people who are neurodivergent, they are the exception. That's why they're called divergents. And as much as I don't like the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few kind of mentality, I don't think it's fair to the majority of the people out there, at least in my case, because I guess I'm functioning enough to be able to deal with that. I don't know. Some people have extreme versions of it. So yeah, you might want to have a little warning sign. But for me, I'm just like, you know, I don't feel like everybody else on the planet should tiptoe around me as much as I would love it. You know, and I'm just like, all right, I'm kind of in the world of normies. So I'm just going to kind of keep my head down, get through what I got to do, and try to, you know, just function as best I can. You know, at least that's how I approach it. Not everybody can do that. So, you know, whatever. I'm not criticizing people who are like, please read this pamphlet before you interact with me, because I would love to do that. But I generally think anyone who isn't really neurodivergent is going to look at you like, what do you mean you want me to read this before I talk to you? Who are you? What are you, some kind of celebrity? And they're going to get on your case anyway, right? So it's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So I just figured, you know what? Let me just put on headphones and pretend like I can't hear anybody. It just wastes energy to explain a particular neurosis knowing they probably won't try. Generally, yeah. It's like a lot of people, I have never met anybody IRL who's like, oh, you're what? Oh, okay. Like, we have aversions to loud sounds. You think anybody is going to, like, really not make loud sounds? Can you maybe turn off your phone and lower the volume because it really bothers me? It's like getting a dentist drill stuck in my eyeball. Could you maybe do that? What? No, I'm just watching a video. Yeah, but it's really tinny and it's hurting my ears. I'm literally crying on the inside of my face. Could you turn that down a little bit? Well, go to hell, bro. Like, dude, it's just the way it is. This is why I try to adapt by like having earplugs with me when I go to places that I know notoriously have loud music, like stupid supermarkets. I do not need to hear music I never wanted to hear ever at loud volumes. Okay? They always pick the worst freaking music. It's like this corporate playlist of here's everything that was in the top 100 Billboard charts of 19 who the hell cares. Because I'm like, I didn't like it when it came out now, and I avoided it as best of my ability, and now I got to listen to it at top volume. I'm like, you know what? Just earplugs. Earplugs. It's like getting my head stuck in the snow, so I'm blissfully unaware because I'm covered by the icy grip of sound dampening. God. I wear earplugs whenever I go to the movie theater. It's weird. There are certain sounds. I can listen to loud sounds if they're sounds I want to hear. There are just the sounds I don't want to hear are the sounds that bother me. So I have like, I can listen to music at like crazy high volumes and just be in a really good mental place, you know? But if it's something I don't want to hear, it's like even at the lowest volume, it drives me absolutely nuts. And we have taken out decibel meters. Basically anything louder than normal talking, as far as decibels go, it bothers me. I'm like, why is that so loud? Why is it so loud? You know, you're considering I'm shouting all the time. It's like, well, shouldn't your own voice be annoying you? I'm like, no, but it's coming out of me, so it doesn't really matter. It's kind of weird. It's like my music. It's chaotic noise and I can handle it, but people screeching, no thank you. Yeah. Baby screams are like top tier audio atrocities to me. They just hit that pitch that I'm just like, oh my God. Yeah. Any clothing store is deafening noisy for no reason. Yeah, right. It's like they're trying to distract you from the prices by, you know, drowning out your other senses. That was a year of hits. Yeah, 19 what the hell ever. The greatest hits of 19 what the hell ever. You know, those songs that you used to like but didn't really listen to because you didn't really like them to begin with. Now you do.
You got a random bone. Collect them all.
The quick check I go to, I keep asking why no Halloween music. That look at me so stupid. It's not offensive.
Right? Dude, every store should be having Halloween music. No, but no. October 1st, they got to break out the Christmas tunes, right? No, it's like I got really agitated. There's plenty of Halloween music. There's plenty of it. You could just toss it up there and have a playlist go for days. You probably wouldn't hear the same song over and over again. All right, but no. Every fourth song is a country song. Every fourth song. Back on the farm, there ain't no Halloween. Do you know what I mean? There's no Halloween. I don't even know where I'm going. I can't even do country. Because I don't know how to sing about trucks and beer. That's not my thing. At least for me, it's about stimulus problems and more about wanting people to understand that don't use subtext or connotative meanings and can't understand why others use it. Stimulus issues I'm able to deal with on my own. Oh, there you go.
I saw they were already advertising a Spirit's Christmas store coming. Why?
Because they're just going to retrofit the Spirit Halloween stores to Spirit Christmas. Now, if they did Spirit of Christmas and they made it spooky and kept with the ghost, then I'd be like, all right, cool. You know, kind of like the Scrooge kind of thing. You know, you got your three coasts, you know, past, present, future. I like the future guy because he's like death. He's cool. I worked at a store where after Halloween, it was Xmas music 24/7, every version of 12 Days. I had to hear. Yep. Dude, we worked at a toy store during Christmas. Forget about it. Not only is it Christmas music, it's kids' versions of Christmas music. Do you understand how terrible that is? And they couldn't shut it off in the middle of the night. They couldn't turn off the music because it was like controlled by managers. They're like, yeah, we're just going to leave this playing. And I'm like, oh my God. I'd be all for everyone making Christmas spooky. Yeah. Well, now that everyone's got those 12-foot tall skeletons that they can't find a place to put, you know, oh, it won't fit in a garage because we got to put the car in there. You know, now these things are going to be dressed with like Christmas hats and stuff. It's kind of funny. I actually do that. My store doesn't play music at all, so I play Halloween music on my phone while I work. Nice. Santa Claus. Yeah, Christmas music is good for me around December 15th. That's what kind of when I like to start hearing it. Anything before that, I'm just like, stop it. Yeah. At least the Christmas shopping season is going to start a little later because, like, what? Black Friday is like the 29th, which is really late into November. And I know everyone who sells stuff is freaking out about it. Oh, God, we're getting one less week to, gouge people. Still wondering why it's so hard to lift up chairs in places like Starbucks instead of dragging them obnoxiously around. I feel like you're lucky that even people are moving their chairs back, honestly. Dude, you can't even get people to bring the shopping carts back. Come on. Moving their chairs back? That's for somebody else to do. Coffee. That's surprisingly subdued for AI art. So it's like, yeah, I'm just drinking coffee, and every part of me that you'd want to see is hide by a pumpkin. This one, not so much. What's with the goofy grin? Actually, like, hey, how's it going? Hello? There's a pumpkin on her butt. Why is there a pumpkin on her butt? What is that? That doesn't even make any sense. Who carves a jack-o'-lantern into somebody's ass? They're not putting chairs back, just dragging them out in the middle of the walkway to sit. Well, I mean, they got to put a chair somewhere. I mean, yeah, I guess you can pick it up. Just had one eye. Well, I don't know. I guess the AI wanted to make a second round. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I'm closing some tabs. Oh, dude. Oh, I forgot about this. All right, no, because I know people like old games, right? A lot of people like the old games, like super old games. Boom, let's go. Atari Game Bundle. Dude, Humble Bundle's got an Atari Game Bundle. All right, I am never going back to the Atari because I've played some of the games, and they're kind of old-timey for me. All right? Dude, 100 games. 100, there's like 100 games in this thing, bro. 100. Dude, you're like retro gaming? Bro. Dude, that's a lot. Look at that. You got Atari 50 right there. 50 anniversary collection. It's got a bunch of crap, and then you got all these other weird things. You got Berserk. You got Yars. You got Breakout. You got Quantum. You got all this other weird, crazy crap. This is an unbelievable bunch of crazy crap. I don't even know what that is. 10% off Yars Rising. I don't even know what that is, so I don't need it. But yeah, basically all the old games are thrown right in here. It's like, it's insane. That's a lot of games. All right, but boom. SNAG, Video Game Classics. I know, apparently they're doing a lot of Humble Bundle old-timey stuff. So basically, this plays over 30 games from the 1980s to the early 2000s. You got Chasm. You got, what is that? Diggles? What is that? Hey, you got Blade of Darkness. You got Siege of Avalon, Warlord 3, Warlord 1 and 2. You got Pacific General, Star General, Fantasy General, Veil of Darkness, Fantasia Memorial, War Game things. You got Witch Haven 2. You got Grand, a lot of things. What is this? Dark Legions. Renegade. Cyclones. Necrodome. I did a lot of old-timey games. Star Command. Dude, Star Command. Prophecy of Shadow. Hey, look, and it goes to direct relief. Look at that. Here's the thing. Bundle details. Like, when you do checkout here, you can adjust donations. You see this over here? You can adjust donation. So you can be like, look, default donation. Look at that. Money goes to the publisher. $1.25 goes to direct relief. No. You customize that. All right. The publishers know what they're getting into. All right. Well, I'll give them. I'll give. No, not Humble Bundle. All right. No, let's go. I'll give them $5. No, I feel like here's the thing: direct relief, Humble Bundle. Go away. You get no money. All right. I feel like that's good because if you're literally buying this for charity, you can be like, yo, I want direct relief because they really need it. I don't know if these publishers need direct relief because they are the publishers and not the game devs. All right. I'm just saying. I'm not going to be like, yeah, dude, here, take all the money. Forget about relief, bro. All right. There you go. So that's what I try to do. Usually, again, if you do default, look at that. Look, bunch of money goes to the developer, a bunch of money goes to Humble Bundle, and $1.25 to direct relief. $1.25 for direct relief. All right. Oh, extra to charity. Look, we'll give them $3.75. No, $16. $16. All right. If you ever get a Humble Bundle, make sure you adjust this. All right. Because we don't need no people who already have money getting money, especially when it's going to a charity for direct relief. Okay. Those are the people that need relief and they need money. If they had money, they wouldn't need relief. Okay. All right. All right. Don't do a Humble Bundle if you're expecting to make money because it's supposed to be going to charity. Let's go. I'm just saying, dude. Yeah. I would not put my work in a charity bundle and then complain that I'm not making enough money. You realize like that's supposed to be going to charity. I'm just saying. It's their default is a little skewed. Shout out to Fur. What's up? How's it going? When I started streaming. What? Did I miss much? You missed 2 hours and 56 minutes. So everything, basically. Yars. Yeah, it was yours. That beat was the details of the Atari games usually are. Yeah. There's some consoles they sell. You can get 40,000 retro games. Yeah, but are they good? Here's the thing, what I figured out, like all the free games that we get from like either Amazon Prime. If you do have Prime, not only do you get a Prime sub, but they also give you a free game. So check that out on Twitch because you literally get free games. Free. All right. Just add them to your thing. Even if you don't have a PC, you might get one eventually and they'll always be there. Unless they're not. Let's see. So yeah, look into that. Free games. But all the free games that we get, it's like 90% of them I'm just like, meh. What am I, you know? And now we're just overloaded with games where I'm like, can I just focus on one game? Funny how game names, Pokemon games are similar. What? Which one? Names. All right, let me close tabs. Hold on. Oh, I also wanted to know. Chat, did anybody play this yet? This one. Funko Fusion. People in the reviews are like, yeah, it's kind of like an early Lego game. Like, remember the early Lego games where you just kind of run around, build things, and do some kind of garbage? Essentially like that is what they're saying. I don't know if it's any good, but they do have Hot Fuzz, there's Shaun of the Dead, and all this other stuff. Invincible. But I don't know if this is worth it. This is worth it. Because it's on sale right now for $30. And I'm kind of like, I gotta buy groceries. But I was just curious if anybody actually played this and is it like, oh, damn, this is so cool, bro. Nobody? I don't know, dude. You got what's happening here? Oh, dude. All sorts of things. Ah, dinosaur. I don't know. Maybe I wait for it to go down to $5. But they do have a Bob Ross thing, which I found kind of weird. Look, you can literally get Bob Ross. Bob Ross is $5 though. Bob Ross. Look at that. I guess that's stealth mode. I don't know if this is worth it. I didn't even know this was even a game. Yeah, it's Funko Fusion. Bob Ross. That would be a good lore for Bob Ross, where he's like, he's such a good painter that he can blend into everything, and he can do it real quick. It's like, I'm just going to put some happy little mountains on my face, and no one will see me. There you go. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm okay without playing this. I don't know, man. It's like a little Lego game, bro. Guess they give him a paint gun? I don't know. But they do have some, I don't know how much DLC they're going to start doing with this. There's a couple of free things. Like you got Team Fortress 2. What is this? Wukong. And then Back to the Future outfits. But yeah, Walking Dead. I ain't paying for Walking Dead. All right, we're done with Walking Dead. It's not a thing anymore. Yeah, they also got Scott Pilgrim. I don't know, chat. And Zambies. Bum, 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 bum. I know certain things I'm like a big kid where I'm just like, dude, look, they got Scott Pilgrim. I'll play that. I gotta close all these tabs. And we got days. Dawn isn't streaming, so we're going through the days. Let's see what kind of days we got. Boom. We got birth of Guru Granth. Guru Granth. I don't know who that is. Revolution of 1944 in Guatemala. What's that? Mashuja Day in Kenya. International Sloth Day. International Sloth Day. I guess that cashier from Target was a little ahead of the curve there. She rang stuff like a sloth. Very slow. All right, Vietnamese Women's Day. National Youth Confidence. Youth Confidence. Be confident in your youth because old age will take it from you. National Brandied Fruit Day. Brandied fruit. What's that? Sukkot 4? Do they have sequels for their holidays? All right. Hopefully the first 3 were good. Car Wash Chowth? I can't pronounce that. World Toy Camera Day. That's why, or whatever. It's International Chef's Day. International Chef Day. Ooh, Office Chocolate Day. On a Sunday. Dude, you know how many people are not in the office? Us right now. Come on. Information overload. Information overload. There you go. Information overload day. I was going to say overlord. Toy camera. I don't know. People got toy cameras. I feel like kids would look at old real cameras as toy cameras. Like the kid in Back to the Future. You got to use your hands? That's a baby's toy. Yeah, that kind of thing. It's like, what are you talking about? This is the original Polaroid. It shoots out a picture right there. Yeah, whatever. Go play with your baby toys. Shut up, kid. So International Overload Day. Information Overload Day. So, yeah, just don't get overloaded with information. National Suspenders Day. You got to hold them up before they fall down. National Wolf Awareness Week. Yeah, we talked about the 2 movies that are coming out that have werewolves, so we're good. And that's it. So I'm going with the International Chef Day because international cooks can probably make me food. And I don't work in an office. I don't know. Dawn gets better days. I'm just saying. Close the tab. I don't need those days anymore. All right, repaints. If there's a new one. Hold on. All right, for those who don't know, we've been keeping up with Vartoons. Vartoons. All right, they're a person. They do artwork and they do like repaints of stuff, you know. And every this is interesting. Repaint-tober. So they take old pictures and they put new crap in it. All right, look at that. This is pretty good. Look, you got little skulls and a lake here. You got the bird going, oh, that kind of thing. Pretty good. I like this one. You got 8 ads. Oh, God. This one. Spiders. Look at that. Look at those little legs. They're trying to eat his face. Look at that. Playing with his mustache. Messing it up. That's pretty cool. I didn't see these yet, so. Repaint over zombies. Dude, lady, don't drink that water. He's been sitting in it. He's been sitting in that water. Don't do it. You're like, hey, you can fill me up here? How's it going? More zombies. Can't get away from them. What is this? Ooh, a Yeti. Look, these guys are on. Dude, Abraham Lincoln, there's a Yeti behind you. Look out. I guess this was Secret Service back then. I feel like they did a better job back then. We saw this one, the Ghost. So we saw this. If you missed it and didn't see these are actually worth looking at. So let's go through them again, quick. If you need to know, Vartoons, VAR Tunes, on Reddit. Let's see. So we got Ghost. Listen to stuff. We got boom, Tombstones. Pretty good. We got bats. Look at that. In the department store. Pretty good. Skeletons on a house. Been to a desert on a horse with no name. Look at that. Gill man. Look, he's just hanging out in there. All the fishermen are like, hey, bro, what's up? And he's like, stop throwing your lines into my property, dude. You're getting lures everywhere, dude. It's messing up my whole life, man, dude. It's like stepping on a Lego, but I can't get it out. Murder. This guy's pretty good. Look at it. He's just pouring stuff in there. He's like, here you go, buddy. Yeah, take this too. It's a special ingredient. You die now. Nice. Grim Reaper. Look, they're hanging out, people. Pretty cool. Yeah. Like the Ghost Star Pete. Yeah, it's pretty good. Demonic. So I got a little dude hanging out here. You pretty cool. This is pretty good. Killer plants. Like, I'm just gonna cook this up. Happy homemaker. Look at that. What's for dinner? What's for dinner tonight? Oh, you'll see. All right, this guy, Mummy's Curse. Look, that's when he comes back to life and constantly picks your ears. And this is pretty good too. Headless. Look at that. He's in a car. Nice. Troll. Troll. I feel like I went to school with a lot of people who are like that, you know? Though this one seemed to be more pleasant than most of the ones I met. This guy, Lovecraftian. That's good. Tentacle monster that actually is helpful. You know, to fixing your tie, you know, to make sure your glasses are safe, combing your hair, as opposed to the ones from Japan. Let's see. This was kind of my favorite. Vampires Everywhere. This one I liked. Like, bro's just trying to play football and he's just like getting mauled by vampires. This was pretty good. This is pretty good. This is my favorite. Well, no, this is my favorite. Okay, this is my favorite. This is my second favorite. This one's good. I literally have this as my desktop right now. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, come on, dude. Close. 1 second. There it is. Maha. There you go. Look at it. Yeah. This is what Halloween is all about. Giant pumpkins throwing flames out in your town, and you have to appease them with candy. Let's go. Yeah, so we did all that. Let's see. So we're going to close that there. What the hell's going on with Rotten Tomatoes? Oh, it's a bunch of rotten crap. We got rid of that. We just saw, oh, is there any other repaintings? Saw that. This is the only one doing anything in the repaintings. Come on, dude. Everyone else is lacking. Look at that. Got that weird little thing. Terrible. Oh, look at that. They redid this guy. Hey. Cool. All right. I saw that. Yeah. It's like, I feel like this is Pilsy's vacation spot. Ugh. What? A thrift store copy of John Constable's The Hay. Oh, I'm glad it's a copy. All right, well, you get the idea. We saw this. Boop. Kaiju, Mr. Rogers. What the hell's this? Millennial food court nostalgia. This was like what food courts look like since like the mid 80s. Not just millennials. What is this? Movie theaters. Oh God, that floor. Where can you find a rug like this? I feel like it would be fun to have something like that. Especially if you have a video game room. You know? You can make it look like a actual arcade. Kind of cool. Oh God. Vintage pattern carpet. All right, whatever with this. I don't want to spend too much time going through this. Look, hey, happy birthday to the first half co-creator of South Park, Trey Parker. We turned 55 years old. Yay, Trey Parker. Yay, round of applause. Round of applause as South Park is one of the few edgy things still being made. As everything else has been squashed to death under the corporate boot of PC-ness. Yeah, so there you go. Cool. He made it. All right. Golf clap. Bump, 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 bump. I'm glad it's a copy making art, and the original artwork was terrible. Original painting. Yeah, imagine. What the hell is this? This is the weird nostalgia stuff. Mervin's? I didn't even know what that is. What is Mervin's? What is Marshall Fields? Woolworth. Your grandfather used to talk about Woolworth, but he used to call it the 5 and dime, that kind of thing. He was old school. County seat? Wet seal? I feel like this is an Urban Dictionary term in this day and age. Bro, that's like wet seal. You're like, oh God. Contempo. I don't know, whatever that is. Fashion bug. That was a thing. Wicks and sticks. So like Yankee candles. Hey, this one I recognize. Music store. This place is still around for some... Glad it's gone. Payless shoes. Got Radio Shack. Dude, I need my diodes. Discovery Zone. Ugh. Zany Brainy. I've actually never seen one of those. Funco Land. When it was actually fun. Aladdin's Castle. Never heard of that. At least Spencer's will never die. Well, you got to find your adult toys somewhere, right? B. Dalton. Wasn't it prior? It was like Walden Books prior, right? Let's see. Camelot Music. I've never been to one of these. So, yeah. If you had a chance to bring back 5. Well, here's the problem with music stores. Music stores are only as good as the music that's being made, and the music that's being made now is absolute trash, and none of it ends up on physical media, so the concept of a music store is null and void.
You got spooky vampire teeth.
Radio Shack had to freaking go out of business the moment I started repairing my own computers and equipment. Now I have to rely on Amazon for mount supplies.
Oh my God, dude, that reminds me. Bro. Dude, I saw this post online where they're like, yo, does anybody know where I can get a pumpkin carving kit that I don't have to drive 15 miles to a Walmart to get? Like, they were looking for just a little store that was local that was like, had a pumpkin carving kit for their kids. And they're like, well, no, you can Walmart or you can order it off Amazon. It's getting kind of weird. There's no like local places that have anything anymore. I mean, I guess if they were in a small town or whatever, so they didn't want to go driving, but I guess none of the local places, if there are any, actually had a pumpkin carving kit. Like, what? Spencer's actually owns Spirit Halloween? Really? Dollar General? I don't even know if they had Dollar General. I wasn't going to be that person that actually cared. Yeah. They're being pushed out. Everything's being pushed out. All right, B. Dalton. I feel like that's got a chance because Barnes & Noble is somehow still around. Aladdin's Castle. I don't know what it is, so I wouldn't want to bring it back. Funco Land. I'd bring this back because I'm going to tell you right now, I do not like GameStop in any capacity. I don't like anything about them. I go into a store and I feel like it's in a perpetual state of going to close down at any given moment. And I don't want to be there. It is not a very inviting atmosphere. I like games and I like physical media, but somehow I do not like GameStop. Zany Brainy, don't know it. Wouldn't want to bring back. Discovery Zone, don't really know it. Radio Shack, I'd bring back. Yeah. FYE is still technically around, but again, music is only as good as music being made. Wicks and Sticks. Go to a Yankee Candle. Don't need it. Fashion Bug. I don't even know what they had in there. Contemporary, whatever. Casual. What does that say? Casual. Clothing stores. I don't care. Wet Seal. Don't care. County Seat. Don't care. Woolworth. Maybe because this was like a homier kind of Kmart, right? Maybe I'd bring something like that back. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Mervin's is. FYI is still around, but overpriced with certain things. Yeah. GameStop should be called Funco Land, right? Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, why not just literally call it, where is it? Getting there. Funco Land. Like, where? Because that's like all they have there, you know? And then they have overpriced used copies of games I can get cheaper everywhere else. I enjoyed it all. I don't even know what all these are. Oh, cheese balls. They brought these back. They're pretty good. I never had the pizza rolls. This is that weird different color yogurt. Lunchables, Gushers. feel like that's an Urban Dictionary term too, but I'm not going to look it up. Fruit by the foot. I feel like that could be an Urban Dictionary term, but I'm not going to look it up. I think I had these little cheese things because I remember these little red sticks that I used to use as 2x4s for my action figures. Like anytime a kid had one, I'm like, can I have the stick when you're done? And I'd be like, what? And they were like little 2x4s. So I used to have wrestling matches with my things, but you know, somebody would always bring a 2x4 into the ring. It's cool. Pizza rolls are a New Year tradition for me. There you go. I never had these. String things. I don't know. Cheese balls, Scooby snacks, turtle ice cream, I guess. Butterfinger BBs. I don't even know what the hell that is. 3D Doritos. Gummy sharks. Some weird juice. And a bunch of weird, I guess, McDonald's-like toys. Hey, there's a Mario in there. I see Mario. Oh, and dude, Animaniacs. Bro. I heard that they stopped putting the sticks in them because kids kept on trying to eat them. This is why we can't have fun, right? This is why my action figures can't wrestle with 2x4s anymore. Okay, so there's just look at old crap. What else we got? Vintage 99 MTV VMAs, the best one ever? No. Figure one of the best MTV Music Awards was probably 1992 when Pearl Jam played with Neil Young. That was pretty top tier, honestly. Is there another hairstyle? I don't care about that hairstyle. Who are these guys? Detroit Rock City. I don't care. Jinko. Need I say more? Yes. These are a walking hazard on every single level. And they're bringing them back. They're bringing back the Jinkos. Because I saw really, really super baggy pants in Target. And I'm like, what the hell's happening here? What is Hacksaw Jim Duggan supposed to use without the little red stick? I know, right? I have to go outside and find a really flat stick. No, what I'll do, I'll snap a popsicle stick in half. That'll work, right? That looks like a 2x4. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, Jankos will break backs. Yeah, people be tripping all over themselves. Ridiculous. They got filthy and wet too. Yeah, I used to see everyone just. And here's the thing, I don't care if the bottom gets scuffed up and are dirty or whatever, but I do not like the idea of just shuffling my feet around and collecting dirt around my feet all day. Subways in the 90s. Remember 2 for Tuesday? They had 2 for Tuesday? Bro. Okay, I don't even want to look at the prices. It just depresses me. Hey, clear phone. Cool. This guy, dude, Brendan Fraser. Hey, release Batgirl so I can see him play a villain. Come on, dude. Brendan Fraser. Make another Mummy movie. Come on. I think, hey, here's the thing. Because, you know, it's been well documented Brendan Fraser's been having some kind of issues and stuff like that. And I think if we can get this bro hooked up to another Mummy movie, right? What we do is we get that guy into Hollywood and do that Hollywood workout, right? Where he does all that stuff. He'll feel a lot better about himself. People will be like, damn, this guy still looks good for his age, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He'll be happy. Fans will be happy to be another Mummy. It'll be great. If we can bring back Indiana Jones, we can bring back Brendan Fraser and do another Mummy film as long as The Rock's not in it. What do you mean he hates mummies? Why does he hate mummies? Dude, he gave a lot of physicality to that role. He like busted out a knee and all that stuff. They bring back the Mummy and they need to get the original actress. Yeah, I didn't like the one that filled in the third movie. I mean, she was, you know, just there. What is this? Which TV shows from the 1990s just wouldn't be made today? Any TV show made in the 1990s. I actually want to see the comments on this. All right, well, what shows we got here? Most of these comments, I'm like, nah, Always Sunny is worse than that. Yeah, you know what? Always Sunny in Philadelphia is a little bit over the top as humor goes. Mad TV, Married with Children. I feel like Married with Children is up there. Yeah. Watching that right now. Little Britain, I've never seen it. Men Behaving Badly comes to mind. Bottom is Funny, I've never seen it. These jokes would get them canceled real fast. Friends. Yeah, from people who went back and watched Friends, there was like, yeah, there was some kind of spicy jokes in there that just would not fly today. Married with children sounds nasty. Shit. Yeah, let's see. What do we got? Stressed Eric. Puro de Puro? I don't know any of those. I can't comment on the ones I don't know about. All of them. Yeah, all of them. That's what I went with. Step by step, sadly. Step by step? Really? Duckman should be added to that list. Yeah, it's a very short list. People didn't really have a big interest in this. Yeah, I don't know. People's sensibilities now suck. And again, it's not going to change unless a company is like, we're making this, and if you don't like it, bleep off. That's what I want. Here's the thing. Here's what I would like to happen. I would like a company, and I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. I want a company to make a show and says, we're making this show. Here's the premise, and if you don't like it, go to hell. I want their PR person to be so combative with their social media accounts, like with all the people bitching and complaining about it. I want them to be not the people that block them, not the ones that ignore them. I want you to hire a world-class troll to go around and just pick at people who are going after a show that's supposed to be edgy. That would be hilarious. That would be one of my stipulations. If we ever had to sign up with a big company to do like a Foamy the Squirrel, over-the-top Foamy the Squirrel series, I'd be like, all right, rule number 1, you need somebody who is going to epitomize Foamy the Squirrel on social media. So when everybody starts bitching and complaining about it, you're going to be like, you know what? Go beep, 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 beep. That kind of thing. That kind of thing. Stuff so absolutely toxic, it basically will take toxic culture and throw it back on them and then light them on fire. Okay? Like gasoline. That kind of thing. That's what we really need, companies to do that. And then people will literally hate watch it. You know, and you can cancel it all you want and all that crap. But, you know, if you have a company that actually has the testicular fortitude to back a show that would be over the top, it probably will become successful. I had social media and I love that job. Yeah, dude, it's like, you hate social media. Yeah. Married with Children was All in a Family for Generation Xers. Yeah, pretty much. I wanted a company with the guts to do that. Dude, even in gaming, movies, all that stuff, it's just like, you know what? We're making this, go to hell. Especially with games and just shows, cartoons, whatever. Oh, sorry, you don't like it? Guess what? There's a billion other things to watch. Go to hell. And it's so weird that people complain about the one thing they're never going to watch. I'm never going to watch this. And it shouldn't be made. Okay, then go watch something else. Go away. But that's the type of person that's going to make returning comments like, me. Bitch and moan, bitch and moan. Yeah, that kind of thing. And it's just like, it never ends. But, you know, it only ends when somebody puts their foot down and they're like, go to hell. Go to hell. And if you really want to do this and try to get a series off the ground, you use some of the residual profits from all your other shows, especially if you're a large company, and make sure you back this to the point of being like, you know what? Even if we lose sponsors, we can still keep this going. And keep pushing it. Because you know there'll be that lull. I'm not going to support any of your sponsors. None of your sponsors. I'm going to write a thing to the sponsors. That's the big thing. You know, but then everyone complains that they're getting garbage content because none of it's fun, you know? And not for nothing, advertisers, as much as they claim to care about what they're doing, they don't care. They just want you to see their product. It would, if you could put it on a adult film star's butt, somebody would do it. You know, but then everyone would be like, but this is not right. What are you talking about? You were watching this for 5 hours. Now all of a sudden you're bent out of shape because it's trying to get you to get an energy drink? Come on. Now it's that weird hypocritical morality that people seem to have. Free articulated toys just got downloaded. Oh my God. What about the teeth? You got to fix the teeth first. I used to make, want to make edgy shows, but now disabled. Hey, you can still do it. You can still do it. There's plenty of tools. Use AI art and AI voices and just, you can do it. There are no limitations, only ones in your mind. Let's go. All right, liquids. That's the almost mummy costume. I'm worried. Burp. Okay, that's what's going. Teeth are still printing. I print files up for toys since those were practical practice pieces. Ah, maybe right. Thank you. That actually makes me feel better. Yeah. Here's the thing. There's so much stuff out there. There's so much technology. Every person can be a one-person studio. That's the thing. Between AI, script writing, even if you get stumped while you're writing something out, you're like, all right, AI is not going to be great because it does have little filters, but if you're a writer, you can just turn those filters off and rewrite the whole thing. Yeah. I'll list the physical prints and the toys soon. Physical prints? Toys? What am I going to do with that? I meant it. Yay, cool. That's what Disney has been doing. If you don't like it, don't watch. So nobody watched. Yeah, but that's the thing. The show sucked. There's always something, like if you make a show that's edgy and stuff, you'll always get somebody. Because people like edgy content. People do. Whether they say they do or not. Families don't like edgy content because then you have to explain it to your kids because you weren't monitoring them and they somehow watched it. That's why families don't generally like edgy content, because it gives them an extra bit of added responsibility to explaining life to their children. Literally you can sum it up in a sentence. It's fictional content. Never do this in real life. It's something you can laugh at, in a fictional realm, but never treat people like this and never say stuff like this. It's supposed to be an outlet to vent people's frustrations. That's it. If you're not frustrated, then don't do this. That's it. What's up? Judgment. Judgment Wings, hello. Are you going to judge me? Don't do it. Dun, 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 dun. Bump, 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 bump. Dolphins. Fidget spinners. What is this life you speak of? It's outside. Don't judge me. Velma is the perfect example of a terrible, edgy show. It was so cringe. Well, yeah, you can't take a franchise like that and push edginess on it. That kind of doesn't work. Scooby-Doo's not really edgy. It's supposed to be spooky and campy. It's literally decades of that. And then you're like, you know what? We're going to make it edgy. Here, we're going to take Scooby-Doo. It's going to be written by edgelords, bro. With a message about him. Whatever. Who cares? Spooky and good vibes. All right, dude. Today's your day off. I'm not judging you today. Today's my day off. We're doing spooky vibes. All right, cool. Bum, 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 bum. Supernatural handled it well in the mashup episode. Yeah, that was really good. If nobody's ever seen the Supernatural Scooby-Doo episode, you really got to watch it. That's totally worth watching. Even if you don't know anything about the show, it's worth watching. Bum, 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 bum. It literally broke their minds. Shaggy freaking arm. My arm. Zoinks. All right. Halloween. It's getting closer. All right. Reddit, you better be giving me stuff. It's been lackluster. Last couple of times I looked at Halloween Reddit, it's just been not good. We should be ready. All right. Let's see. You got a lawn there. That's nice with what is this? An orange skeleton, huh? That's not very indicative of Halloween, but at least the color's right. That's where it's. Oh, they're over there on the side. Bro. Is like the homeowners association really on top of you about this or something? Because I have had Tic Tacs larger than this tombstone. This is like a tombstone for the family rat that died. Like, oh God. Oh, that's a cool doormat. Dude, I like that. The old-timey cat. Nice. Whatever. What's happening here? Zombie Barbie apocalypse. See, this is where pink works. Homeowner associations are just full of Karens. Apparently. Every time I've heard anybody being part of a homeowners association, they're like, my God, it's like, why am I even living here? What's happening here? My small castle with the picture stop. Okay. Mummy dog, what? Newest monster, a coffin wolf. Shrouded beings who live isolated in coffins and come to another planet. That looks really good. Like, that's done well. Already got like a realistic plushie in there. I wonder if they made that themselves. Oh, look at that. Made some more spooky food courtesy of what? Ghoul at Heart. Boop. Ah, that's pretty good. Bacon hand. Look at that. I don't know what that is. That's just a brownie. That's just a brownie. What do we got here? Halloween party I go to every year has the best decorations. That's a lot of skulls. That's a lot going on there. Dude, look at those. Cool. All right, good job. Not ashamed to say I laughed out loud. Did you? 1 hour broom parking. What? They will be towed. Huh? See what they did there? Okay. Oh, dude, pizza bro. What up? Meatloaf. Nah. That's pretty good. I like that. That looks just so messed up. I love it. I want a new Scooby-Doo show that brings a franchise to darker horror situations while staying true to the characters' personalities. Definitely watch that Supernatural episode. All right, let's see what else is going on with Bacon Bro here. Or Meatloaf Guy. Ah. Brr. Oh, it's the play-by-play. Look at that. Brr. Oh, they got cheese stick arms and everything. Pretty good. Nice. Oh, what's happening here? Beetlejuice. We probably won't be finished until 10:31. We kept having more ideas. Well, sometimes time does not allow that. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, it's unique. The Path. My art. Happy Halloween. Somebody made art. Dun dun dun. Cool. Fan-made Looney Tunes video. What? For Monster Mash. Oh, God, no, I don't want to see that. What the hell is this? Toddler and I had fun with this. Why is it all pink and colorful, dude? This is like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends kind of toy. What the hell? Oh, my God, dude, look at all the colors. Pink. Oh, this isn't spooky at all. Dude, I'd rather have the Weebles Haunted Mansion at this point. You ever see that? Look it up. Oh, God. Anyone know where this was made? Can't find anything on it. Have you looked at the bottom? I'm getting surly. Finished decorating October 1st. Okay, you got a bunch of stuff on there. Some old stuff. That's kind of cool. All right. Look at that. Zombie Barbies. What? If Night of the Living Dead was made with Barbies. That's pretty good. Spooky Night. Yeah. Outdoor ghosts are complete. Tattoo. Kind of tombstones. You guys are killing me here. Minecraft jack-o'-lantern. All right, I'll give him props for that. That's all right. Yeah, okay. What have we got here? Hanging prop used. I don't care. Is that snow? October 2020. You had snow. That sucks. Candles. Little buckets. Some lady. That. God, you got, guys. Oh, we saw that last time. Oh my God. This is literally a Halloween Reddit. I expect better. I want to see all the stuff. I want to see all the weirdness and crazy things happening, all that stuff. Yeah, come on. Night of the Living Barbies. That's pretty cool. Dude, like 90, and here's the thing, every time, and I've asked this before, every time we go into a thrift store and we look at the toy area, there are just bags of Barbies with no clothes and mutilated hair. Like, it looks like they had a real hard life and then somebody dropped them off at like an orphanage or something. They're like, we don't want you anymore. I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's insane. You know, you figure usually like they would be treated better. But no, it's like all these people that had these toys are just like, hey, you know what? Let's just burn their hair off and steal their clothes. Kind of weird. Imagine if I had done that with the headless Barbie. Come on. What kind of effed up kids live in your area? I don't know. Probably very repressed serial killers, I guess. You know? They're just like, you know what? I'm practicing here. You know? It's like, it's so weird. Check out Pum'Kin Rod for some cool Halloween inspiration. Write it down. Gotta write it down and do stuff. Yeah. Melt them down and recycle them into drinking cups. What, so we can all drink out of the melted corpse of Barbie? That's kind of gruesome. Dude, weird cup, bro. Where'd you get it? I melted down a Barbie, and now it's my beer pong cup. Oh my God. Look, if you look at the bottom, you can still see your eye. Oh my God. Meeting can't continue. Meeting adjourned. All right. Now, we got to wrap up. We've been on for 3.5 hours. I can't be on all day as much as I would like to. You got the crappy tunnel thing. Your voice is bothering you. Your back is exploding. You still got doctor things to do. A bit late. Headless, hi. What's up? How's it going? You showed up at the end. Nah, it's all right. We're probably going to stream again this week. Assuming we can squeeze it in. I'm enjoying the stream today. Yeah, I know. But we got to do what we got to do. I haven't eaten anything. It's 3:30 where I am. Look at that. I've been on for 3.5 hours and it's 3:30. 3:30. Da-na-na-na-na. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I got to see who's on. There's a couple of people streaming. Let's see. We'll just throw them somewhere. This is Halloween. Hey, not yet, but soon. We got to also get some stuff together for Halloween because we're going to have a two-pronged attack. All right? Two-pronged. All right, Dawn is streaming, and I will be streaming. I'm going to be doing the movie thing where I'm going to be showing all the weird, spliced up pumpkin guy inserted into movies with some couple of other weird little things I found. So we're going to do that. And then Dawn is probably going to be doing, what are we doing? Either game giveaways or just some other weird, spooky nonsense. So you can literally either watch one or the other. Yeah. It'll be fun. Like goofy, hokey movie night with some weird crap thrown in there. And then Zombie Pandemic is on. Yeah, but Zograd's on too. I think EB Demon's still on. I don't know. Who's got the shortest name? Because that's how tired I am. I think Zograd's got the shortest name. Yeah, I mean, Zombie Pandemic, that's a really long thing. It's huge. Let's see. Food is overrated. Not when you haven't eaten, you'll eat anything. Dude, I had coffee for breakfast, all right? That was my thing. I had coffee. You know, you can't run on liquids alone. You can for a couple of days, but then you're going to starve to death. You're streaming stuff on Halloween and the day before, too. Nice. There you go. Yeah, Mr. Lobo's doing that. Everybody's going to be streaming. I noticed a lot of streamers aren't playing a lot of spooky games quite yet. They always seem to be waiting for the last second, you know? Like on October 30th, they're like, hey, we're going to play some spooky games, maybe. Yeah. I'm like, come on, streamers, you got to be doing this the whole time. I'm going to be very disappointed today after Halloween. I'm going to be like, oh, man, it's over. But we're not there yet. Put some coffee cards up. Okay. See? I always do what the people want. Silent Hill, too. Why she looks so angry, like she's going to mug somebody. And why are there flowers growing out of her coffee? Is that coffee or is it mulch? Ooh, tall and lanky. Finally. All right. See, those are normal proportions for her. You're tall. These are not. Yeah, so we're going to wrap up. We're going to raid somebody. I don't know, whoever. Silent Hill 2. Yeah, but, you know, Silent Hill 2. It's like the only game. It's all right. That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah. So, there you go. Tetsuru, hi. What's up? System Shock. That's not horror. System Shock ain't a horror. That's more sci-fi to me. You know? It's like saying, what's that other show? Game? Like Dead Space. I don't consider Dead Space to be horror. It's more of a sci-fi first. Same thing with Aliens. She's in a record store. Oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention. Pay attention because I don't want anything weird coming up. Oh, look at that. Cool little pumpkin hanging in the sky. Look, she's hanging out. She's like, pumpkins. That's kind of cool. I like this one. Spooky. I haven't seen this in a while. Cool. This one, she looks... This one actually is good. This one looks pretty good. Look, tasteful, yet she looks kind of aggravated. This is kind of too cartoony. I like the other one. Trying to count the fingers here before it goes away. Yeah, that's a little too big. A little too big. It's so big it's going past my face. All right. That's all right. That's kind of artistic. That's autistic. I'll let it slide. It's autistic. It's autistic. I said artistic, not autistic. It's completely different. It's a different spectrum. All right. This one's weird. It's like they tried, but not really. The hand is like weird. This one's all right. This one's good. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, and 1 bent. Hey, that's like a 90% success rate. Oh, God. Slurring my speech, chat. I'm tired. Saw Half-Life Alyx show up on the best VR horror games. Really? That's kind of weird. All right, let's leave it off here with the, this one's good. See? Nice casual, like, all right, guys, I'll see you later. That kind of thing. Pretty good. You couldn't take them off? Now I got to wait for another wholesome one to show up. She's holding the pumpkin. Yeah. Look at that. Dude, look at that shirt. Flannel. With a ghost. A little tight, but, it kind of works. Huh? At least it's tasteful. Oh, it's a nice dress. Look, at least that's tasteful. This one's kind of old, though. All right. Nobody crosses their legs like that. That's like what octopuses do. Oh. What? Dude, those legs were all like wrapped around each other like spaghetti. What the hell? Spaghetti? I don't know how high that skirt goes. I can't see from here, so I'm just going to... Well, could you turn them off, dude? I just want to go home. All right, spicy but acceptable. All right. Boop. Okay. Belly button. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little weird. So we're going to wrap up. We're going to raid, I don't know, whoever I can type out properly at this point. Again, I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep well. Later again. There you go. So, I don't know. Dawn is going to be on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. They're going to do some kind of spooky games. We don't even know what they're going to do. All right, they're going to do some kind of fun. We're going to do something. We are really trying to do like a lot of work while we can kind of thing. We're not dying. Okay. No, it's just we have limited time for, I don't know, back pain to kick in. So we got to work as fast as humanly possible. So we're still doing that. So there's going to be some foamy retooling happen. You always mess up with things. You're always messing with things. Every couple of years, it's always got to be some kind of change. You got to change things. You're always changing things. It'll be fun. Maybe. I don't know. It kind of depends on where we post it. You know, we post things on one side, people love it. Post it on other sides, people are like, go die. I don't know. It's kind of weird. You have a very contrast opinion about your work. We're always dying. Well, stop it. Knock it off. Down in front. Oh, do that during Halloween. Maybe just have the cards run. Maybe we can get through all 1,000 of them. I don't know where I would put them in the screen to be very unassuming. Because that would be kind of cool to do. Yeah, I wonder where we could do that. I'm trying to think, like, if this whole thing's a thing, we got a whole movie showing. I don't want to have cards blocking half the film, you know? Yeah, what are you going to do? It's all public domain stuff anyway. So, yeah, everybody go do something fun. Where's my outro music? Come on. Outro music. Let's go. Boop, 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 boop. Hey. All right, we're outroing away, which means we're leaving. We're going to raid somebody who's probably doing something. I don't know what. Again, Dawn tomorrow, 5 o'clock. New cartoon next Friday. Next stream for us, maybe Tuesday, but definitely Wednesday, depending on the timetable. Could be Thursday, too. We don't know. I don't know. We got to get Steve out here. He got a new costume and everything. I don't think Terms of Service is going to care. He's an idiot. Don't tell him I said that. What? He can't hear me. He's like, 17 blocks away, bro. All right, everybody go. Do a thing. I don't know, be well, be safe, do something fun. Get some candy and hoard it for yourself. It's Halloween.